Hello there, world of tank. Ugh, dying there. Hello there, world of tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's live stream, we are going to be trying to 3-mark the WZ-111-5A. As many of you are aware, the 5A is one of my most played and favorite tier 10s in the game. If we make our way to the tanks log, and we go to my most played vehicles, we can see that the 5A is... Where even is the 5A? Wait, that's not most played, that's tier. There we go. There you go. Now we got most played. So the 5A is currently my 5th most played tier 10. And, actually no, it's my 4th most played tier 10, because the T49 is my 2nd most played tank. So yeah, the 5A is my 4th most played tier 10 and my 5th most played tank. It's only slightly beaten out by the Bosch Chatillon 25-ton. However, the Foch at 2,000 battles and the 183 at almost 3,000 still seems like it's going to take quite a while for me to be able to pass the 183. I don't know if I'm ever going to pass the 183 as my most played tank. And we are going to 3-mark the vehicle as well. Told you it was the 5A. It's almost like the title of the stream said 3-marking the WZ-111-5A. Wow. Isn't that crazy? Whoa. Either way. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get into some gameplay. To 3-mark the 5A, we need to average 256 XP, which is... It's on the lower side, but it's still a decent amount of XP. At the end of the day, this is a heavy, and because of that, I'm not going to be able to really get assistance damage, and I'm not going to be able to maneuver or cap as many bases as a light tank. So it's definitely going to be a little bit harder to reliably deal damage in this vehicle like you can in a light, but at the same time, should still be alright. Alright, here we go. Ding bullshit yao. I do love the look of the 5A. New day, new 3-mark indeed. Nice to see you on the channel as always, Dragon. I got a bit of a headache today, so we'll see how that plays into my gameplay here today. We have a Rhino and a WZ-55 up against us, and we have 3 mediums. We also have a Yag Tiger and a Hori, so do have to be a little bit careful. Okay. I actually have some packet loss, which isn't great. I'm sitting at a 4% loss right now. You guys can see that in the bottom corner. Let's hope that that packet loss doesn't continue while I'm playing, because packet loss is one of the easiest ways to throw a pretty good battle in the garbage. Okay. Got the Rhino. Got the T100 in the spawn for some reason. What am I looking at here? Got the Hori, who bounces me. This thing does have really good armor, and because of that, even a vehicle like the Hori is not going to reliably cut through me. Oh, well, unless they're at this angle. The Hori will pen me here. Never mind, he's just bad. I don't know how that Hori managed to bounce that, because the guy had my entire hull. But, okay, he wants to go again? Alright, well, our lag is pretty bad, I won't lie. The, packet loss is pretty bad. Not really sure what's causing the packet loss, but it is definitely annoying. And we got the Yag Tiger crossing in the open. Boom. There you go. Nice 445, putting us over 1,000 damage now. That's not too bad. See if that Yag Tiger... No. I don't think we're going to deal any more damage this game. I did cap a base, which is cool and everything, but looks like this game's over before it even began. Oh well. I'm gonna push in on the Hori, and we'll see if I can get a shell into that player. I just hate shooting at Horis. They're such an annoying tank to reliably pen. Gonna load a gold shell, get a clearing shot into you. Rob somehow managed to bounce the enemy T100. I'm gonna move up myself, get the clearing shell into the T100. We didn't do much this game, only 1900, but that's also because the game lasted 2 minutes and 20 seconds. We didn't fight any single heavies. Packet loss sucks, yes it does. Which tank will be the Black Friday tank? The Felice. Well, we went up 0.15. I mean, it really doesn't matter what we do in the first couple games, because we're going to go up more once we play the last couple games. But... yeah, definitely not a crazy game there. If you want to assist damage in heavy, go for track shots. Indeed. I go for track shots in general, but I'm obviously not going to go for a track shot if I'm not going to pen it. Why is the Ho-Ri of such troll armor? I don't know, and it definitely needs an armor nerf of some sort. We have Korra on our team. It's a little chilly in my room today. Alright, let's hope I don't get packet loss in this battle. Personally, I think the hull armor of the Ho-Ri should be nerfed, or maybe, more realistically, the reverse speed. So, let's see what we can do here. We have 3 heavies, 3 mediums, and 1 tank destroyer. This is just another classic example of the ever so prevalent medium spam in the game. I was really hoping we could hit that 1-2-1, but looks like we're not going to be able to. Okay. Got the 2-5B in front. Interesting. IS-7 was able to cross for free. I can't really pen that 2-5B anywhere, even if I wanted to. Dang, they keep just crossing in the open, and I'm unfortunately not able to get any shells into that. But, oh, okay. Somebody asked about my RNG, and I can already tell you it's bad. I can already tell you. I mean, that shot missing alone was pretty crazy, but there you go. Get a nice pen into you. However, this is not good. This is quite bad. I'm going to try and get out of here, but I don't really think it's going to matter. I'm going to get YOLO'd by the Gosu player. We do get a nice pen into their lower plate, but at the same time, we have the IS-7. We have everything else trying to shoot me as well, so how fun. You know, we got the 40-05 over here. That's pretty nice. The 2-5B shot. There you go. Get a nice pen into the T-22. Okay. Great. Now I have a 140 on my rear, and the IS-7 is going to shoot me in max roll. Okay. Max rolls, dude. It's like, whenever I need a bit of good luck, the game will never give me it, but whenever the enemy needs a little bit of good luck, they'll always get it. Freaking max rolls me. That's crazy. Nice. We're still having packet loss, but at least we penned that shot. At the end of the day, the 5A is a very, very nice tank, and it's a vehicle that is very hard to counter if you actually know what you're doing in it. I don't really care about you, Insecticide. I have a 183 as well, so it's not like I need to worry. Still having packet loss, though. Not really sure what's causing it, but it's definitely quite annoying. There you go, take that player out of the game. Well, we haven't done too much damage, but we're doing our job. 183 shoots, and I'd like to be able to help the 183. Dang, I can't really do that, though, can I now? Not when the, This 183 is just doing an amazing job of blocking me. It is pretty impressive how he can manage to block every single opportunity I have there. Okay, nice 426 into the IS-7. Unfortunately, Korra is now dead, which I can't do anything about, so we're going to aim it on the IS-7's lower plate. Get another pen for 415. We did over 3,000, and with the T-22 ramming me, that was another 360 damage, so we did fine. I really don't know what's causing the packet loss. We're going to reload the game and see if it fixes it. Korra's stream has massive stream delay. He is still on his last battle on his stream. I don't like to put massive stream delay. It doesn't really stop people from tunneling you once you get spotted anyway. Let me give Korra a thumbs up. I need to message Korra. I keep forgetting, because I want to ask him how he's been experiencing the 3 marking so far. But, like, even though we did 3,600 this game, our mark only went up 0.23%. So it really doesn't seem like it matters too much if I mark the tank or not. It really doesn't. Also, let me, fix my background here. On display capture, you can see that I have no background right now. So what I need to do is I need to hide that. And then make a new source. And this one. There you go. My nose is really itchy right now. There you go. Gotta sneeze. Alright, that's better. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, let me close Blitz really quickly. Let me reload it, and we'll see if that fixes the packet loss. Hopefully it does. Cora was getting crazy stream sniped earlier. Multiple Joker players. It was nuts. I'm going to message Cora, actually, now that you remind me. And I'm going to ask him if he's getting stream sniped as well. Because if he's also having these Joker players stream snipe, and I had it happen yesterday as well, I will work with Cora in getting these players banned for purposely trying to rig games. I'm not joking. I really will. Let's see. Yeah, this is a message to any Joker players or any player that wants to try and stream snipe and purposefully try to ruin my games. I will get you banned. I'm not joking. This is not a threat, it is a promise. If I see players, I don't care who it is, if I see players who are purposefully trying to get into my games and tunnel me, I don't care if you're getting into my games, but if you're going out of your way to tunnel me and try and ruin my experience, I will make it my goal to contact Wargaming, as I do have contacts that I can directly speak to. This isn't like I'm contacting Wargaming support. I can actually direct message the people that I talk to on Discord, and I will message them your names, send the replays, and explain exactly what went down. And I would say there's a pretty decent chance that you will get banned. So for any players that want to try and mess with me, or even Cora at that, I'm going to talk to Cora as well. If people, Joker players, I don't care who it is, if you want to try and mess with me, I will make sure that I get the last laugh. We already had somebody on the other stream who tried to do this and got so scared that I was going to get them banned that they changed their account name and joined some random Mex 10 clan because they're worried about me getting their account banned. So I'm not joking when I say this. If you want to try and ruin my experience in the game, I'll make sure you can't play the game. This is not a threat, it's a promise. So try to stream snipe me. See all those accomplishments drain down. It's not hard to be a decent human being. Unfortunately, a lot of these players were grown or, raised with zero ethics and fatherless behavior. So. Joker player killed himself on Port Bay in my game today. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. But at the end of the day, as I said, I don't care. It doesn't affect me, right? Like, at the end of the day, I can always just log on to my press account if I get bad teams and ignore it. So it's not the end of the world. And I can just stop streaming. Like yesterday, we had, when I was doing my Sheridan 3 mark, we had somebody that was platooning with Krish, who was purposely trying to troll my games. And I just stopped streaming. And we still got the Sheridan 3 marked. All it does is stop me from playing the game for a little bit. It's not going to stop me from making videos. It's not going to stop me from using my press account and recording content. So all you're doing is really making 200 plus people that watch these streams hate you and realize how much of a shitter you are. That guy who changed his name is doing that crap again, but to Cora? Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. But yeah, as I said, if these people want to mess with me, they will get banned. It is a promise. And it's the same thing for Cora. If they want to mess with Cora, I'll have Cora send me the replays, and I will directly forward them to Wargaming. I do not stand for purposely trolling and rigging games. Gotta love the 183 in the most random spot, just in the open. Gotta love that. My bad, bro. At least we got some assistance detecting the 183. There we go, nice shell into the VK-90. Okay, apparently the VK-90 could see my... Oh, he just went through my upper plate. I was like, there's no way he saw my lower plate at that angle. Just load a gold shell. Nice. I really like the 5A. It's such a fantastic tank. The gun on this vehicle is so nice. And even though not everything about the 5A is amazing, the gun itself is really, really good. There's the 183. We'll definitely focus the 183. Already up to 3,300 damage, which is pretty good. There you go, nice 507 HE. Yeah, this was a pretty good game, 3,800 damage. I'm going to try and get the kill on this E6 if I can. Actually, see if I can get the kill on that 752. Ah, dang. So close. Alright, let's get this E6 taken out. You can put on adrenaline, you can do whatever you want. It's not going to stop me from killing you, dude. Trying to just rack up some kills, because obviously kills give you XP. Oh, 20, okay, alright game, alright, my bad. Okay, and then my HE does 0 damage, am I gonna die because of that? No, thank you. It's pretty bogus. Bruh. Come on, K91. Alright, there's another kill. There's only one tank left. We've already dealt 4,200, which is pretty good. There you go. Alright, we got 3 kills, 4,200 damage, and we assisted 1,000. That's a pretty good game. Oh, we got a first class. Only went up 0.3% though. That's, as I keep saying, like, it seems like the first couple games you play is almost pointless, because it doesn't matter how much damage you deal. You know, I got 1,500 XP. That's a lot of XP for the 5A, but, doesn't really matter. Also, how's 1,500 XP not an ace for this tank? That's really surprising. Ever since the marks came, it was tryhards, and now I think it's with Joker stream sniping. I mean, it seems like the amount of tryhards trying to 3-mark has definitely simmered down a bit. The first day or two, it was really bad. Yesterday, there was a little bit of people, but it seems like there's less people now that are trying to be cringe and, like, 3-mark every tank. I think a lot of people are realizing that either A, they're not good enough to 3-mark, or B, they are... Also, why are we going here? Just out of curiosity, guys. We are driving our Chieftain, our Minnow, and our Rhino to the medium flank when the enemy team has 0 mediums. That actually makes such little sense to me. I don't understand that at all. Well, there is the VK90, which we do get a nice 405 into. Okay, thank you. Ah, dang. I don't even know if we're going to be able to do anything. Bruh. Yeah, this is a pretty lame battle so far, I won't lie. Come on, reload. Okay, we do hit the VK90. The gun on this tank is surprisingly accurate. There we go, nice. 449. Okay, decent start. Haven't really bled too much health. We've done a decent amount of damage. There you go. Another nice 390. Surprised we got pen there. I don't even know how that shell penned me, but it did somehow. The enemy team only has a couple tanks left at this point, so we've done pretty good if you ask me. Dang, dude. The 5A obviously has no heat pen, and it is one of the biggest downsides of this vehicle. It's not a huge downside, but it's definitely noticeable when you're playing. Yeah. And, like, because I don't have any heat pen, I just can't reliably cut through something like the VK90. Our accuracy is not working right now at all. Okay. Apparently they have the gun depression to shoot me at that angle. Okay, dude. Come on, tunnel me. I know you want to. Well, we will get another reload, and you won't be able to kill me. There you go. Really did over 3k. We assisted 350, and we blocked a bit of damage. Not bad. Although I don't enjoy the stream sniping, I would love to play another battle with you. As I said, I don't have a problem with those people that know who I am that get in my games. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem if there's people watching the streams that get into my games. I have a problem when those people then purposefully go out of their way to try and focus or ruin my experience. That's the difference. I don't care if I'm fighting Joker guys. I have a problem if those players are then purposefully trying to go out of their way and ruin my game because they're bad. You know? Such a disgrace seeing what's supposed to be one of the best comp clans on NA filled with players that would rather, you know, troll and rig the experience for other people than actually just be good sportsmen. But that's the way that Blitz comp is. I've said this for many years. Most of the Blitz player base, especially in the comp scene, is incredibly racist, egotistical, and just narcissistic assholes. And that's not to say that I'm not egotistical every now and then, but at least I have a reason to be egotistical, right? When I'm egotistical, I'm usually talking about, like, you know, a tank and the capabilities of a tank. I'm not ever going out of my way to, like, purposefully, you know, insult someone. Obviously, I'm insulting 40%ers, but, like, that's just a given. Everybody does that. But, like, you see these comp players, and they just do whatever they can to boost their ego. Alright. Let's keep going here. What's our mark at? Like 1% now? Yeah, 0.83. We're doing fine in the 5A so far. We've been averaging pretty good damage. We only had one game where we did under 3k so far. So we've been doing pretty good. And we should only have to average like 3,200 to 3-mark this tank, to be honest. It doesn't seem like it's going to be an incredibly challenging tank. But what's interesting is that, as I said, the first couple games you play seem to really do nothing for your marking. Probably the only thing worse... Probably the only worst thing to ever happen is Joker's just being annoying. I don't know. It's just cringe. Oh, great. Here we go. Another heavy player that would rather drive their heavy to the medium flank. Bruh. I don't understand why these people that drive... Like, Jose is not a bad player. And he's just like, nope, I don't want to drive my heavy to the heavy flank and try and do my job there. I'd rather go over to the medium flank. Like, why? What's the thought process? That we can push over here? Like, what's going to end up happening is... Nothing is what's going to happen. We're going to drive over here, and we're going to kill, like, maybe 1 or 2 mediums, and then we're going to have to go all the way back over to the heavy side. That's about as exciting as this game's going to get. When all the hit points and our purpose is fighting the heavies. It's like these skilled players just always do these same plays every single game, and I don't understand it. Like, what an exciting game we have going on here so far. There you go, 597. Okay. I don't know why that shell was so delayed. That was insane. That was actually insane. Yeah, this is an amazing play there, Jose. I'm so happy that we went to this side of the map so that I could basically do nothing. This was really exciting, dude. What an amazing game we have going on here. Like, what's the thought process behind this? At least the 268 gets a nice shell into that guy. Goodbye. I will always go for kills when I get the opportunity, because obviously kills give me more XP. Alright, we did 3,300. We assisted 400. It was a fine battle. Just don't understand why we're going over to medium flank in our heavies. Not gonna lie, the toxic ego part is low-key my generation's fault, but I have no idea where the racism and overall cringe came from. Yeah, I mean, you've seen it, Dragon. You were watching my my games the other day, yesterday night, when we had those players, that Krish and that other guy, purposefully stream sniping and trying to tunnel me at every single cost. They even threw games to tunnel me, and it's just it's pretty despicable. It's pretty despicable that this is the generation of Blitz comp players that we have here. It's not every comp player. I haven't had any Origin players purposely tunneling, so I have to say, big fan of Origin right now. You know, I will give them credit. I can't give Joker credit when the way the Joker players have been acting is so despicable. And maybe it is only a couple players, but at the end of the day, it looks bad on their whole clan. And, oh well, they are no longer going to have me supporting them, I'll tell you that. And they probably don't care, but at the end of the day, me not supporting them, I'm just going to put all my, I hope Origin wins at this point when it comes to Blitz comp. I can't respect a clan that has people that are having fatherless behavior. How much did we go up in that game? I didn't look. 0.4. Okay. We're starting to go up a little bit faster. Have you had anyone from Prometheus YOLO you? I don't know. I don't really pay attention to a lot of the people that YOLO. YOLOing in general is pretty trash, right? One thing I wanted to check. Also, how you doing, Miko? One thing I wanted to check. What's Cora's account name? It's underscore Cora, right? No. Maybe it's just Cora. Oh, there it is. Okay, I want to see how many games it took Cora to 3-mark the Super Conk. I'd assume he already 3-marked it. But the Super Conk looked to be a fairly easy tank. I'm interested to see if Cora's been suffering as much as I have when it comes to these teams. I won't breed around. What am I reading? How you doing, PGI? You gooby gooner. Alright, we're gonna go to mid. We're not gonna HE him, but that'll still get the job done. Oh, it's Tanner. I didn't even notice that. It's interesting to see Tanner taking that route. Oh, and we got the 4202. I'm not sure why these enemies are poking me when I'm in a hull down 5A, but I will take the free 900 damage at the beginning of the game. I'm a little worried that that Kron might try and YOLO to my flank. Yeah, I don't like that Kron being there at all. Like, I have teammates, but I just don't like that. I don't know where their Yag is. There you go, nice 244. Is he just gonna drive over? Yep, there we go. There it is. Isn't that skillful? That's skillful gameplay there, guys. Wow, you're really good, dude. Average Kron player there. Let me just drive over. Of course I'm cooked already, because our team's dead. There's nothing I can do about it. This game is, it's over. For me, at least, it's over. Yep, there you go. And then the Yag shoots me. Bye. It's what happens when your mediums just immediately bail off the hill. I didn't even notice they bailed off the hill. It looked like we were doing fine. We had a Sheridan, a Progetto, and a 30B, and they all just bailed off and died. So, oh well. I should have backed up, is what I should have done. I just didn't think that they were all going to bail off that quickly. This game would never have been a win, though. The fact that they have 2 bases capped, and the game's basically over already, wouldn't have made a difference. This is just one of these teams that suck. What I did want to do is see how many games Cora played in the Super Conk. Let's see. So it took Cora, oh damn, 214 games to 3-mark the 200 LT, and 105 games to 3-mark the Super Conqueror. Damn. Yeah, Cora's been experiencing similar cringe to what I have. I'm going to be honest. His win rate hasn't been amazing. He's going 68% on his 30-day. In the Super Conk, he went 65%. And his average damage wasn't crazy at 3,059. I don't even know if he 3-marked the Super Conk, but I'm going to assume he did. T100, he went 2,900 average. And, like, he is a player that averages pretty good damage. But at the end of the day, it's the same experience I've been having. You're running into tryhards every game. It's just not that fun. We actually did surprisingly good that game, for everything being honest. The fact that we did 2,000 damage with that bad of a team is kind of crazy. That was a really, really bad team. So, oh well. Well, we got ourselves a free mystery quest. Ooh, boy. Boom. 50,000 credits. Boom. 7 gold boosters. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's keep going. I wish the 5A had tungsten. You can count on mediums bailing at the first sight of an enemy team. Always. It's always the mediums. Like, every single time I play, it's always the mediums that just immediately screw everybody over. I didn't want to go to the medium flank, but I will support. You guys have heard my opinions on going medium side before. Yes, I'm aware, 57, you want to attack. What do you think I'm going to do? Sit and spawn? We love gambling. What team we get every game? Yeah, it's very true. The 5A is just such a nice tank, because it has the mobility, it has the armor, it has the DPM. It kind of does it all. It's a very, very reliable tank. And reliability, as most of you are aware, is the most important value in Blitz. Great, just a random 114 there. Can't pen him anywhere. Well, apparently I can pen him. Gotta love camping in the T100. Truly an amazing play there, Toby. I even know who Toby is. Camping in that spot's pretty dang lame, my dude. It's not even skilled. It's just trash. Well, I'm gonna move up myself. Can't. Well, actually, I might be able to pen the... Yeah. Oh, no. I'm not wasting my time on that. Yeah. I'm not wasting my time on a Yag. That's... Oh. We're lagging out. Great. Great. There you go. Oh, that's really... Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. So we just lagged out and just lost all of our health. That's really fun. That's really, really, really fun. Wow. I'm so happy about that. Did my stream lag out, or was it Blitz? Somebody let me know. Was it just the game that screwed me over? That's great. That really irritates me. It was Blitz, so it wasn't my stream, so it's actually the game just screwing me over. That's amazing. Wow. So we're getting packet loss, our game's lagging, and it's not even me, it's the game. Wow. Yeah, that's where I aimed. This is why I just need to stop shooting HGA grills. Every time I try to high explosive pen a grill, it just screws me over and never ends up actually penning. Okay, aiming, aiming, boom. Well, we did 2,600. We didn't lag out there. Probably could have done a little bit more. Toby the Bear. What a tragic player, dude. Spawn camping in a 200. Like, what's the gameplay, my guy? Bro, what are we doing, 132? There's one easy pen. Second easy pen. And goodbye. Well, we did 3,400, so we actually did okay. Blitz has been laggy the last few days. It's just, it's pretty impressive when my game does that. Oh my god, Miko. Well, we did fine. We didn't do anything crazy, but our mark went up 1.4%. Just don't know why our game had to lag out there. One thing I want to check is my Wi-Fi. I'm gonna do a quick Wi-Fi test. I can't show you guys it because if I were to show you my Wi-Fi test, you'd be able to see my IP address. So, indeed. What was I gonna do? I forgot. Oh yeah, Wi-Fi test. I was also gonna poob. Alright, let's see. Ookla. Alright. Well, right now my internet is over 500, 600, 700 Mbps upload, or download, and my upload's fine, bro. My upload's about 100. Actually, it's over 100 upload. My Wi-Fi's totally fine. It's not my Wi-Fi. It's frickin'... Yeah, it's just, it's Blitz, is what it is. Alright, well, let's keep going. Let's have an oiled upstream, bruh. I can't. Should be something along the lines of lookout area. Alright, we're gonna go to town. I'm gonna go downtown. Ding bo xin yao. Gonna cap. I will help Cora after I cap. Or not Cora, is that Rob? Yeah, it's Rob. I'm sorry, Rob, I'm capping bases. I'm just trying to get XP. Like, at the end of the day, it seems like getting XP is just the way to go. Especially because look at all that cringe that's driving up that bridge right there. Still having some packet loss. Saw that break. I know it's right there. What went here is the question. Ah, it's a chieftain. Okay. Okay. Well, we got assistance at least. I guess that's better than nothing. We have a super conch there. I will deal with the super conch, but I want to shoot the 57 heavy first because he's in the open and it's literally free damage. Track him. There you go. Now I can ignore that. I can push the Super Conch, which we get a nice 550 into. Okay. There's another. 480. Pretty good stuff. There you go. 405. It is a real bummer that that guy got ammo rack, though. Definitely sucked away a lot of the damage I could have dealt. Okay, nice. That's our 3,000 damage there. As long as we're dealing over 3k, I'm fine with it. Dang it, Rob. You're completely blocking me there, dude. Well, we hit that. That's where the 5A feels nice. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Alright. We went up 1.29%. We're still not going up too much in percentage-wise. We did fine, though. We capped a base, we got some damage, and we did a good job, so can't get too mad. Reforge pulls this GTA 6 and delays forever. Are you wired or wireless? People ask me this every time. I am wired, and it wouldn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're wired or wireless if you're sitting at 900 Mbps download. Packet loss doesn't have to do with a wired connection. It has to do whether you're losing packets or not, which would have to do with your internet company. We're just getting packet loss because I guess the game's just bad. Oh, that shell did not go where I wanted it to. I do have support, so that's good. Nice. I can't believe Wargaming's buffing the T-57 heavy turret next update. It's so stupid. Go, go, go. Not sure why this person... Okay, thought for a second that was going to be nasty. I was going to say, not sure why this person put on shell reload boost. I'm going to load gold to guarantee the pen. The thing that I love about... Okay, we're good. I was gonna say, the thing I love about the 5A is that, oh, I guess we're not good. It's fine. I don't mind bleeding a bit of health when we get to bleed out the enemy a lot more. And in the case of that 268, they literally just killed themselves to shoot me once, so I hope it was worth it for them. But what I was gonna say is I don't mind bleeding a bit of health if I'm able to hit back pretty hard. In the case of the 5A, this thing's gun is just so nice. We are already up to 2,600 damage in this game, so we're already doing pretty good here. Okay. Unfortunately, as always, the 183 single-handedly manages to take all the damage I'm trying to deal and dumps it down the drain. There you go. That was a nice shot into the Vickers. It's crazy to me that people try to say the 5A is not a good tank. I remember when Happy used to make those videos. Obviously, he was just trying to do it for, you know, clout, but, like, still... The fact that there's people that are legitimately like, oh, the 5A is not a good tank. Bruh. We got tanks on our flank, which is not necessarily good. It's like, ah, he angled last second. That's so lame. It's fine, though. We'll reload. Okay, yep, you'd rather drive into me and die than do anything else. TVP over here. Could have HE'd him, but I'm just going to fire AP. We're already up to 4,000 damage, which is pretty good. But yeah, I did find it really funny when people used to say the 5A is not a good tank. Let's see. Second class, we went up another 1.5%. That's not bad. See, like, this here is kind of the Blitz that I'm used to. This is the kind of Blitz that I like. This is where I don't have to go up against tryhards. We're just playing. We're having fun. If we didn't have the packet loss, this would be really good. But in general, today so far has been a lot more chill. As I said, my biggest mistake was I was trying to mark tanks that were not easy to mark. And it was also when the update first got released. Like, in a couple months, there's not going to be that many people tryharding to 3 mark. It's just a fact. And because of that, it's a lot smarter for me to try and 3 mark tanks that are challenging in a couple months than it is for me to do it right now. So what I'm doing today is I'm doing the 5A. Tomorrow, as I said, I'm planning to do the WZ-111-5A, E100 somewhere on the radar. I'm trying to do tanks that aren't super challenging first. That way, when people aren't tryharding as much, I can then start 3 marking some of the other tanks as well. Okay, 537. Alright, dude. And hits me full speed on the move. That's really fun. 537. Like, okay. Oh, there it is. There it is. Gonna try and back up here. Gotta love when they got somebody sitting in that top ramp area. It's just lame. Bruh, this VK90, dude. He's doing an amazing job of single-handedly blocking me. Okay, that shell went so far off from where I wanted it to go, it's actually insane. I'm gonna be smart about this, though. I'm gonna start, I don't know what to do. I want to back out of here, but I don't think I can. 60 TP's also annoying me because I'm trying to get shells into this mouse and the 60's just getting in my way. Okay, the VK just shot, which means I came in on his lower plate again. Get another gold pen. There you go. I will get shot by the VK. Oh, max rolled. Of course. Of course I got max rolled. It's always the same stuff. Me getting max rolled, me getting the worst RNG ever. Like, bruh. If this 60 wasn't blocking me, I could help him, but can't help you when you're in my way, dude. Okay, and you hit that apparently, because you're that good at the game. Alright, well, let's just back up. And die. I did fine, to be fair. I did the best I could. My teammates just kept getting in my way. 60 TP and the VK90. They just got in my way and I couldn't help them. But, oh well. Did the best I could. More like a rub. Yes, Miko, you can get lots of petting. Indeed. I always love when people ask if I'm trying to 3-mark a tank. Just take a look at my channel, you poob. Still don't know what's causing the packet loss, though. I'm going to assume we did close to 3K or over 3K. We shot the VK72 like 3 times. We shot the mouse 2 times. We shot the IS-7 once. We shot the Super Conch once. And we shot the VK90 once. It's like 7, 8 shells we penned. And 8 times 4 is 32. So we should have done pretty close or over 3K. When Stritzvon K. That is not how you spell Stritzvon. Bruh. You should have just said STRVK. Well, we did a lot more than I thought. 3,800 damage. Okay. Yeah, we did way better than I thought that game. I wasn't paying attention to how much I did, but yeah, we did a lot. Only reason I asked is because you call your ISP Wi-Fi. Everybody calls it Wi-Fi. Okay. Alright. I was messaging Cora. I hate VK90s. I wish I got a 20% nerf to all their armor. I don't hate the VK90, although I do think that the hatch should be weaker on the tank. But apart from that, I think the VK90's a fine tank. Okay, you know what, PGI? You're getting touched. Stritzbong. You guys are so gooby. Is that a recording? Really not. Reply to the chats. Yeah, because your comments are useless. And I literally just replied to somebody in chat. I always love when people type in, like, actually just brain rot comments. You're not replying to me. Replying 10 seconds before. It actually is a recording. A 4-hour recording. And I pre-planned this here. I pre-planned replying to that guy. That's how smart I am. I'm actually the smartest player. The smartest person in the world. I can predict the future. Well, free 70 damage into the track. Oh, we got the mouse here as well. Okay. Nice. We do have teammates here, so that's the good news. Not sure where that E5's going, but we've made him use a repair kit, which is nice. Okay. That right there is why I hate the 57 heavy turret. Because it goes from a pen to a non-pen in like half a second because the dude turns his tank. Like, it's so dumb. There you go. Nice 471. Okay. This is not good. I'm gonna start backing up. I mean, I don't need to back up too much yet, but it's definitely becoming a bit sus, especially with the minnow now here. Okay, that was just a bad shot. Packet loss isn't helping, but that wasn't a great shot for me in general. Okay, we are going to start backing up. Okay, come on, mouse. Oh, we got the minnow crossing. Bonk. There you go. And we did back up fast enough. Realistically, I can hold this. There you go. Nice 440 into the 57. We're up to 2,700 damage, which is good. I've been able to stop most of the enemy advances over here, which is also pretty good. Okay, I'm going to move up. I feel like they're falling back. There you go. Nice 427 into you. That's pretty good. Okay, apparently we can't pen the rear of an E5 with HE, and then I'm going to get hatched by the mouse. Makes sense. I do tell you guys all the time, I do have the worst RNG in this game. I really do. It's not a joke. I just have the worst RNG in this game. Thankfully, we are bleeding out the enemy. We're doing a pretty good job at it. There you go. Nice shot. Back up from the 57. E5's now a one-tap, so I don't need to waste my time with him. Goodbye. And then all that leaves us with is the T-57 Heavy, who is going to die from the grill. Pretty good game. We did 4,900. We got a kill and spotted a little bit, and we kept a base. It's time for options trading. Yeah. Well, we went up 2.6% there. How much XP did we get? Had to be over 1,500. Yep, 1,566. So, actually requires a decent amount of XP to 3-mark this tank. I'll give these guys credit. You know what? They helped me. They supported me, and they helped me out a bit. Okay. Is Core still streaming? By the way, like, notice how, like, now that we're getting average gameplay, it's not the worst experience ever. Apparently, I'm lucky. Yeah, dude, I'm lucky. I'm lucky that you're not good at the game. You are correct at that. I always love when people give me the clover after they get annihilated by me, as if it's my fault that they played poorly. If that E5 was smart, they would have gone up the Castilla Hill where the 57 Heavy did, and I wouldn't have been able to push up at all, and I would have been kind of stuck there. Hi from Canada. Hello. How are you doing? Okay, we are going to start this game by capturing base C and getting pushed by my teammate. Alright. Here we go. Capturing the base. What do they have? 4 heavies, 1 medium, and 2 tank destroyers. Alright, that's fine. Oh, we got a 116 in the open. There you go. Nice shot into the 116. And we also got some assistance because we spotted him, which is nice. I hate this spot. I really do. If I can, I'm going to try and back out of here. Yeah, let's get out. It is still kind of crazy how we're still sitting at 2% packet loss. Base B is being captured. Nobody's at base A, though, so that's the good news. It's a 4005. Interesting. Well, we got the minnow over there. That's not ideal. I don't know what's going on in this game, to be honest. It's a lot of camping is what's going on. But at least you do get a pen into the Rhino. This team seems really bad, I'm gonna be honest. Like, really, really bad. Our whole team is just spawn camping. Nice! Look at that accuracy there, dude. That's where the 5A really just wins. When you're able to finally get that good RNG, the tank feels amazing. Now, we do have an E100 on our rear, which, unfortunately, I can't really do anything about. This is bad. I'm in a really bad spot here. This is about as bad as it can get for this situation we're in. Okay. There's a nice shot into the 100 at least. But this is pretty bad. We got the 121B on us now, who is going to probably try and shoot me. Yeah, no, this is awful. This is classic Blitz here, where you get stuck in the open because you have no support from any flank. There you go. We get a nice shot into you. We do manage to back up. But what an awful team. Holy bad. I'm not even sure where to back up to be honest. I'm getting shot in the rear now by the minnow for 589 in that roll. Isn't that fun? Wow. This is probably one of the worst teams we've had in a while here. This is, by the way, why I think Castilla, or not Castilla, this is why I think Canal is one of the worst maps in Blitz. Especially for a heavy, because you can't do anything. When your team plays like this, you're just screwed. You literally can't do anything. Everybody falls apart around you, and the game's over immediately. It's unplayable. Okay, we got a nice pen into you. And all I can really hope is that I can get a pen into the 100. There you go. Like, I did the best I could in this game. Let's be honest. I also survived. Like, I did 4,200 damage. I assisted 1,300. I capped a base. I did everything in my power to win that game. And our team just refused. We went up 5%. So, I did pretty damn good, I'm going to be honest. I did pretty good that game. But, as always, it's just not possible to do anything when you have two tank destroyers that are dealing 0 damage, and then the rest of the team just sucks as well. Okay, Cora's still streaming. Alright. Alright, well, not a bad... Oh, had a bad voice crack there. Not a bad start for the 5A. I am quite confident that it's not going to continue going this well, but so far we've been having a enjoyable experience. So far we've been having an enjoyable experience. Oh, is it Wiskavitsa on Castilla? Sorry we didn't do much damage. I mean, it's fine. I'm trying to get damage out anyway, so you guys not getting damage kind of was better for me. It's surprising they didn't lose quicker. Yeah, it really is, Cora. I'm surprised nobody YOLO'd me. That kind of felt like an EU battle there, where, you know, you're losing, but, like, even when you lose, you still have the opportunity to farm and get out some damage. Like, if every game was like that, I wouldn't care. But the problem is, most of the games you lose on NA and, you know, end in, like, 5 seconds. I even spoke to Peter earlier today, and he even agreed with me that, like, the stream sniping and the overall level of cringe on NA is just, it's pretty tragic. Now, thankfully, because of the calibrated shells buff, the 5A has just enough pen to be able to cut through. What am I looking at here? I mean, obviously it's somebody who's tunneling me, but, like, I didn't even get a shot into him. Are you kidding me? He damaged my ammo rack with that one shot. That's just so annoying when you have a player that does that. It's not even because, like... Okay. And they're just going to resort to spamming HE? Wow. You're really skilled. It's even more funny when both of them resort to spamming HE. It's not like it's this one-off thing. Both of them are spamming HE, and because of my packet loss, it's really hard for me to be able to hit these guys. Like, you guys are watching. My packets, it's, like, really jittery. It's really annoying. Okay, you bounced me. There you go, nice. Imagine if the 5A had just a little bit more heat pen, though. It's all it needs, just a little bit more, and it would have been amazing. Nice, 475. I'm hoping that at some point the packet loss stops, but as of now, it's not showing any sign of slowing down. Ooh! That was a beautiful shot there. That was some good RNG. Apparently the heavies did something wrong this game. Okay. That was not good RNG. That shell went directly into the gun. Alright, we're going to move up. Just like so. Here we are. It's aiming on the lower plate of the Super Conk. Boom. There you go. I don't know why the 5A isn't used in comp, I'm going to be honest. I've said this before, but the 5A really is such a good do-it-all heavy. It has DPM, it has armor, it has mobility. The only thing it doesn't have is reactive. But, like, everything else about the 5A is so incredibly good. It's so reliable. Everything about this tank is fantastic. Okay. Alright, that was really lame. Let's aim it on the super comp. There you go. Nice 506. Then we back up. We did 4,000 damage this game. We assisted some damage. Every game that we've played in the 5A so far has been amazing. Like, this tank is just so fun. Also, that E4 hatched us. Like, bruh. Okay. Droodles is the most gorgeous. Well, there you go. We got another first class. Our mark went up another 5%, which places us at 20% now. Okay. Why are we doing so good in the 5A? So far today in the 5A, we have been going 70% with 3,600 average, which we can see right here. Pretty good stuff. Sheridan we did okay in, but 5A's been absolutely dominating so far. 5A doesn't have HP, pen, or enough turret armor because it has the Q+. I mean, if you do get hull down, I kind of consider the 5A core to be in the same situation as the E6, where it's more a fast, aggressive tank. And it does have really good AP pen, which is one thing a lot of people overlook. 281 mils of AP pen is fantastic. It's more than the WZ-111-5A. It's more than the Rhino. The AP pen on the 5A actually allows it to overmatch a lot of armor pretty easily. 116F3 is the most used comp tank right now. Well, it won't be soon, but the 116 has really good AP pen. Oh, that's the wrong gun. I was about to say, that looks way too good. Yeah, the other gun on the 116 has worse standard pen, and its premium pen is also pretty bad. So, I don't know. The E6 is probably the most comparable tank, though. What is the E6's AP pen? 270, yeah. So the 5A has over 12 millimeters more standard pen. It is quite a big advantage when you're sometimes shooting at angled plates and you need that reliable level of pen. I think the E6 is... If the E6 isn't used in comp, I'd be shocked. Because it is the only tank that requires 300 XP to 3 mark. I haven't really been paying attention to comp lately, I'll be honest. Okay. I don't know what I just pressed. Oh, I accidentally pressed update Discord. I was like, why did my Discord just crash? I just got a message. Oh. Alright. Up against Tanner, which is fine. What is used in comp? I don't even know. Apparently, I know 116s are used in comp, but apart from that, I don't really pay attention to the comp scene. I just don't. I don't see packet loss right now. Are we finally out of... No, there it is. There it is. I opened my mouth, and Wargaming dropped a fat load inside of it. Now, they don't have any tank destroyers, so as long as they don't have anybody that's spawn camping, we should actually be okay here. Yeah, good job, E6. That was a really skillful play there. Ammo rack. Ammo rack. No. 386. What a terrible roll. At least we hit it, though. Come on, reload. Ammo rack. Ammo rack. Nope. That was a better roll, though. And we're getting assistance for spotting that guy up, which is quite nice. Ammo rack. No. His ammo rack's been damaged and utterly annihilated. Notice how, like, when you don't get tank destroyers on this map, you do, like, totally fine. Isn't that funny how that works? Aw, dang. My RNG did not work on that one, though. The E6 is trying his hardest to shoot me, and the funny part is I don't really care. The E6 doesn't scare me, even in the slightest. Unfortunately, again, that packet loss, like, you notice, I'm aiming at the corner of his turret, and then it just magically turns at, like, the last second. It's really, really lame. Alright, so we got the BZ. This player making that maneuver was a really bad play on their part, because they basically put themselves in a position where I can out-farm them. They should not have done that. There you go. Another nice shot into the BZ. That E6 really wants to tell me. He really does. Unfortunately for him, I'm not giving him the opportunity to hit me. There you go. BZ's done. And just like that, their whole team's done. We're going to push the E6 at this point. I'm already at 3K. I've already assisted 1200, so this has already been a really good game for us. Goodbye. Okay, well, hoping that we can get one more shot into the, 57. Nice, there you go. 3 kills, 3,000 damage. We got assistance. Overall, pretty good game. Issues if you're playing for positioning on the other side, and the other side sends a Cron M4, you just lose because you have cupolas, and they don't. Not a bad game. Oh, that's what I was going to show. I forgot. Yeah, I mean, for me, Core, I actually find the Cron turret to be... not the Cron, the 5A turret to be, like, nearly impossible to pen. Haul down. That's what I think a lot of people always misunderstand about the 5A, but when this thing's hauled down, you can't really hit the hatches. Like, if we show that here, if you're using 7 degrees, that's what it looks like with 7 degrees. So, you really can't pen this thing. That's a bug, by the way. You can't pen that. But, like, that is what it looks like with gun depression. So, you can only really hit the hatches when it's using, like... Even at 5 degrees of gun depression, you still can't really see the hatches that reliably. You have to be basically on flat ground for the hatches to be visible. So, because that, it does make the 5A a very, very good hull-down fighter. The hatches become incredibly hard to see. Okay. Well, not a bad game. We went up another 5.66% on our mark. Yeah, I knew that yeeted pork guy was going to give me thumbs down. That guy doesn't like me. I don't know who he is, nor do I care. He's just some random guy who I probably called bad at some point in my Blitz career, and he got butthurt over it. But, yeah, let's keep going. Our percentage is going up fast. Okay. Ding bullshit now. Alright, let's move up. I think Vickers Light needs more alpha. I do agree. I think the Vickers Light should have about 320 alpha. I think its Hesh should roll about 380 instead of 350. BZ has Hesh. Indeed it does. 4 heavies, 2 mediums. Alright. Expecting to see something crossing over here. Oh, the moment I look away. Are you kidding me? The moment. That's crazy. We got the Caro, who is just in the open. Get a nice tracking shell. We got all that assistance because of that. So we just assisted 1,200 damage by tracking that guy. Nice. Another shot into the Caro. I'm going to put on my adrenaline. I would not be surprised if that Caro got pissed and just tried to YOLO me, so we don't want that to happen. I was going to HE the bat chat, and that probably would have penned, but I've learned my lesson with trying to HE players. There you go. Nice 489 into the Chieftain. Alright, pretty good stuff so far. Okay, there's the Balashation. Bonk, okay. And then the grill snaps me in the turret. That's really not fun. That was like a big combination of L right there. Nice, there you go. Easy shot into the grill. Not too bad. Go for a tracking shell. Nice. The 5A's got such a solid gun. It really does. Like, the 215B obviously has good DPM, but at the same time, so do I. And I have the advantage of also having more alpha than the 215B. Oh, come on. That's lame. Alright, well, not a bad game. I come home early tomorrow from classes. Very cool. I don't know what to reply to that. Well, we still did top on the team. We got 1100 XP, which is fine. Anything over like 1000 base XP is usually pretty decent. We're up to 30% on our mark so far. Okay. Let's keep going. It's so weird how, like, one day we play worst teams, worst experience ever. The next day we play chill teams, not that many tryhards, and a pretty decent experience overall. We've only had one not-so-great game so far. Alright, let's make a play. I'm sad they're nerfing the 200. I'm not. 200 needs a nerf. It's a cringe tank. So what do they have? 4 heavies, 1 medium, 2 tank destroyers. Nice. Again, this is what I want when I'm playing Blitz. These are the kind of matchups that I like to see. Of course, just a random grill who's frontlining for some reason. Nice. 483. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Why the Sheridan's doing what he's doing. Nice. There you go. Another nice shot into the Sheridan. Bruh. I need to get out of here. Maybe I don't. Okay. 583. I'm gonna still back out. Alright, we're good. 583. It's the freaking grill. I don't understand how this grill's getting rewarded for making the plays that he is. Dang. Bruh. Our minnow is getting some crazy bleeds. Alright, nice. I still love the 5A gun. You guys can see why that AP pen is so nice. Because most of the times you play, you are loading gold, and obviously premium shells have their own fair share of downsides, but the pen on this gun doesn't really have downsides. As long as you're, okay. That's quite frustrating, I won't lie. That grill is really annoying. I'm going to move up just a little bit so the Koth Panzer can't hit me. Then we're going to pen the enemy there. Then we'll reload. I mean, I'm playing aggressive, but I'm also getting rewarded for playing aggressive, so it's not too big of a deal. Let's get a nice pen into you. And then we have the grill over here. Good job. You got me good. Oh, now you want to run? Run from this. 3,400 damage, 3 kills, and another really good game. I'm surprised those shots hit the Sheridan. I'm not surprised that the shots hit the Sheridan. I'm just surprised we didn't have terrible packet loss when I was trying to hit the Sheridan. Okay. The grill is a fun tank. It is. It is a fun tank. I'm not sure why this grill was frontlining, but he got away with it, so... Okay. Bro, what am I reading? Why are we spamming Chinese text? What is this, bruh? Translate. Auto detect. You posted one of the greatest game titles, Fallout? What? Alright, another chill matchup. E3-26A. Okay. I also love that the 5A has a lot of gun elevation. It makes it really flexible when even aiming up. Alright, nice. We gotta cross that. Of course, our 121's playing like a rat. I hate when people make this play in their mediums. Come on, cap, 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 cap. Boom. Okay, nice. Dang, dude. Yeah, 2 and 5B? Let's just drive into me and push me into the open? Are we a freaking moron? I mean, I already know the answer. Like, really, dude? No clue if that penned or not. Can't really do anything right now. Okay. Alright. My bad, bro. My bad. Apparently I was supposed to know that there was a tank all the way back there. Oh, yep. This 2 and 5B is going to block me again. 2 and 5B. Get out of the way, bozo. This 2 and 5B is freaking awful. Notice how we're already getting flanked, though? This 121 is the reason why. This 121 is the sole reason, and then he's dead already. So he drives his medium tank all the way over to the heavy flank, and now we're in a situation where we don't do anything because of that. So we're probably going to lose this game. And I'm not doing any damage so far. This whole game has just been pretty mid from start to finish. Okay, well, we got the Kron, which I will overpoke, get a nice pen into, then I'll back up, reload, see if we can do it again. Nope. Oh. There you go, nice. Backing up, backing up. Okay. I will take trades when I'm able to win the trades, right? I mean, I've got the alpha. I have the capabilities to win that trade quite easily. Nice shot into the enemy IS-7. It's pretty good damage. Or not IS-7, the E6. Nice, 449. We're up to 2,300 damage now, which is pretty good. Wow. That packet loss just screwed me. It actually just screwed me so badly there. That is insane. Wow. Thanks, game. Okay, we got a nice pen into the AMX. Of course, they've the twos. Yeah, whatever. That packet loss actually screwed me over. That was pretty lame. But we still went up 4.38%. All right. I mean, it's whatever. We capped a base, we did our job. I just don't understand why these medium players are so bad. This 121 is a 60%er who decided that they wanted to drive their medium to the heavy flank. So they did that. And they did 0, dude. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, you get 3 thumbs down. Such an L play, dude. The 2 and 5 reminds me of an E100 pushing me in the open. It's just annoying. If that 2 and 5 didn't get in my way, I probably could have gotten another shot out as well. Alright, here we go. Ding bo xin yao. This game we've got a lot of mediums. I'm a fan, no hate. He lies. You literally tunnel and a thumbs down. Yeah, because funny. Yeah. It's so funny to tunnel someone, isn't it? I'm so good at the game because I'm tunneling. You're not a fan of my channel if you tunnel me. I'm just saying it now. Like, I remove you as a fan of my channel if you tunnel. Fans of mine don't tunnel. Dang. The whole point of being a fan of someone is so that you have positive intentions towards them. You're not a fan if you're, like, purposely going out of your way to, like, ruin their game. Okay, they've got 8,000 players camping back there. That's pretty cringe. The easiest way to deal with the super conch is to shoot HE at it. It's just true. Goodbye. That was worth. Interesting. I'm gonna flex back. I'm gonna go back to our area where we're controlling cap, because I'm gonna get shot in the rear by the 50 probably. Well, maybe not. Okay. Okay. Alright, dude. That's the RNG I know and love. Okay, I was just trying to cover my Sheridan. I mean, this team sucks. We've only done 1,000 damage, and the game's basically already over. Okay, nice. We got some bounces. We back up. Nice 449. Lem, shoot. Bruh, rip. I tried. I shouldn't have typed, I should just backed up and shot him, but... I know he was gonna let me farm him a little bit before I died, but oh well. This is like the first game we've had in the 5A where we didn't really do much. Our team were just terrible. From start to finish, this team was terrible. I still think our mark went up, mainly because of the fact I capped a base. I capped a base, and I did a decent amount of damage paired with 2 kills. I think we still did good enough. Alright. Well, let's see how we did. 3%. That's fine. I'll take it. We're at 43% right now. So we're at about halfway, right? Because 43% multiplied by 2 is about 90%. So we're a little bit away from like halfway. So let's see how many games I've played to get to halfway on my mark. If we're less than 25 games, we're on a good trajectory. Yeah, we're doing really good. We're at 18 games. This is the best percentage we've been at yet trying to mark our tank. So if we can continue, this route will be good. Okay, Miko. Miko sent me something pretty sus. Best tank on the curve so far, indeed. Alright, let's see what I can do. PGI is distracting me. I'ma impregnate you. Okay. Truly amazing. We are spotted from the Sheridan. What I'm gonna do right now is we're gonna shoot these 6. Why do you keep trading with me? Do you not learn your lesson? Like, it's not that hard to figure out. Just trying to cap the base. Okay, that should not have bounced. There you go, nice 401. Don't like what's going on here. This isn't good. I don't have the gun depression for that, which sucks. I need to get out of here, I'm thinking. This is cooked. Alright, 60 just shot. Now's my only opportunity to get out, I'm hoping. Okay, that was just a bad shot for me. I will admit that. Yeah, bro, keep tunneling me. It's gonna make you better at the game. Oh my god, wow. Oh, unfortunately, tried my best, but my RNG did not work this game. Bruh. 2 more shots. I like how they're letting me... See, like, this here I don't consider rigging, because it's not really rigging. Because at least they're gonna still win, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, you can kill me. I'm gonna go for the... Nah, I was gonna go for the girl. You can kill me. What is going on? Bro, what is this? What is this? What is this? Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god. What is this? What is this game, dude? Oh my god, what is this? What is this? What are we playing here, dude? What are we playing? What is this? No words. I have no words. I have no words. Oh my god. I have no words, bro. What are we playing? I have no words. I actually have no words for what we just witnessed. Alright. I have no words. That was an interesting game, to say none the least. There you go. Alright. That was, I don't mind if people do that when they're gonna win anyway. I mean, like, obviously the E6 and the Sheridan and the 215B, they were gonna win no matter what. You know what is crazy though? What is crazy about that game is even when you have that result, Our team still lost. By how much? How much did our team still lose by? Our team still lost 6-0. Like, think about how bad our team was that game. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't mind if a game like that happens. If somebody, like, at the end of the game, if somebody is watching the channel and is on the enemy team, and they're gonna win, and they don't mind giving me their HP, I don't mind that, okay? But if you're going to purposely, like, throw your game at the beginning of the battle, and you're gonna cause your team a loss because of that, then I don't like it. So I'm fine with people doing something like that at the end when it doesn't matter whether it's gonna be a win or a loss. I'm not telling people to do it, but, like, if you want to, like, sacrifice your HP at the end, it doesn't matter to me. But don't do it when, like, it's the beginning of the game and you're just throwing the game for your team. So that's really the easiest way to describe it. Okay. Well, we're up to 52% now, so that's good. I have to star that game. Did I star it? Yeah, I have to. That's going in a video. Having one player, right? Having one player alone doing it is not too unheard of. Having two players do it is already pretty rare. Having three players is just crazy. Alright, we got a Joker player on the enemy team. Let's see if this Joker player is going to tunnel or not. We're going to start by capping the base, of course. Best scene of the day? Yeah. Now, I am in a bit of a sus situation here. I don't like this at all. This is bad. I'm going to try and leave. Because nobody on our team is supporting me. I'm completely alone here. They all went corner for some reason. And what that means is that I would be the one who's getting flanked and rushed. In fact, you can see that happening already. So, I'm glad that I left. Last thing I want is being flanked. Not sure what that Lion's game plan is, but it's definitely not the best. Okay. I was about to say I think my packet loss stopped, and then it just came back. Bonk. There you go. Nice. 323. Well, we still have the base cap, so that's nice. Oh, wow! That went in between. It went in between. Alright, there you go. If we keep him tracked, we'll get XP. Come on, reload, reload. Nice. Okay, we got the kill. That's a big win. Alright, I'm gonna move up. See if we can get some damage into the IS-7. Unfortunately, we did not. Nice, 621. A lot of people don't know this, but the 5A has incredibly good high explosive. Like, really, really good HE. T-30's all the way over there? Interesting. I don't know if we're going to be able to deal much more damage, though, this game, which is a bit of a bummer. Keep on going. not gonna be able to get any more. We did okay. We capped a base, we got 3 kills. So we did fine. I don't know about you, but the packet loss is acting up. I mean, you're watching it. I'm getting packet loss every game I play. We're up to 55% now. Alright. Battle. Oh, wait. I want to see how much XP I got for that game. Because we didn't really do much in terms of... yeah, we got a lot of XP. We got 1,200. That's pretty good. 1,200 XP. Like, for example, that game we got 1,200 XP. And, like, this game here where we did 3,400 damage, we also got 1,200 XP. And that was also 3 kills. Like, this 3K game here, we got less XP. So, it shows that, like, dealing less damage isn't a big deal if we cap a base and we get some kills. Flanked equals spanked, indeed. Alright, here we go. Bro keeps getting games when I do 114. When the 114s do nothing. Oh, I keep getting games where 114s do nothing. I see. Yeah, 114 SP2 players aren't the best, I will admit. I'm actually not going to go wide. I was originally going to, but I think it's a smarter play to drive into base A. I am detected, which is interesting, but I'm not worried. I think it's just a light tank. I think it's the Rheinmetall. And capped. Nice. I spotted the 907. I'm gonna stay in cover really quickly. Dang, dude, my RNG. We're gonna head this way, I'm thinking. Oh, there's the 907 up. Our gun is not working with us right now. Not at all. Go for the 100. There you go, nice. First penning shot of the game, not too bad. Come on, 5A, work with me. There you go. That E100 probably didn't think I have enough heat pen to cut through him, but I do. This tank doesn't have bad pen, as I always say. It has just enough to get the job done now. Didn't used to in the past, but now it does. There you go, nice 460 into the cron. Put on my adrenaline. Ah, dang. This packet loss is gonna make me mold. Bruh. I need to just push the C100. There's a nice 460 at least. Got the 50 beyond my flank, so I need to back up from that. There's a nice 430. Reloading. You bounce me. Beautiful. Alright. And then let's kill you. Easy. Then we have the cron over here. We can get a kill into the cron. Up to 2,700 damage now, which is pretty good. And that leaves us with the 100 who's in front of me. There you go, nice 380. And a little bit of a ram there, getting us some extra damage. Dang it. We did pretty good, though. 3,200, we 1,000 assistance, and we capped a base. Okay. Remarking my mace in Oblivion right now? Oh my god. That's great. Alright, we're up to 60%. We're up to 60%. See how many games we've played. This has been the most enjoyable experience of marking. This here today is what I really wanted to experience when marking my tanks in general. 3,500 average in the 5A. Our win rate's a little lower than what I'd like at 66%, but it's fine. We're doing really good in the tank. And we've only played 21 games. Okay, battle. I just got called a noob for going up on Middleburg. I mean, those people are always bad anyway, so... Are you surprised? 4, 3, 2, 1, battle. Alright, I'm gonna start by capturing the base, as usual. And then I'll probably have to make my way up towards base A. Also, I'm going to give you guys an interesting story, okay? So the other day on live stream, we were asking some funny questions. Are you gay? Do you goon to Droodles? For those of you that were there. And on the live stream at one point, I said, I'm guaranteeing somebody's going to send me an NSFW picture. Somebody literally sent me a picture of just balls. That was my DMs. Truly amazing. Oh, we got the Ag Tiger. Nice. Alright, we did get spotted, but I was able to cross before the Ag Tiger was able to hit me. Oh. Dang, dude. Okay, the Ag Tiger bounces me. I'm not going to use a repair kit, because I already know I'm going to have to use one here pretty soon. There you go. Surprised that shell actually hit, because it looked like it wasn't going to. Nice. Alright, Ag Tiger's down. That's good. It's a good start. B4 is crossing. Dang, dude. Dang. That sucks. Alright, there's a 482. Come on, DPM. Work with me here. This is where the AP pen of the 5A, by the way, feels really nice. You can see, like, the entire upper plate of that IS-4 is just a pen. There's not many tier 10s which can reliably just, like, butter through an IS-4 upper plate like that. But this tank, as I said, because it's got so much pen, just really doesn't care. There's one nice shot into you. Okay. L. Just gonna try and pin the T100. There's another nice pen. Where are you going, huh? Wow. That is the luckiest player I've ever seen in my life. 2 massive low rolls into that T100. That is crazy, dude. Doesn't matter. They're still dead, but, like, those were some truly insane low rolls coming from my vehicle there. Well, we are spotted for quite a long amount of time here. View my stats, bruh. Thank you for the donation.
Supreme Airsofter donated $2 through Super Chat. Review my stats, please, laughing face.
The 4202 over here, which we do get a nice pen into for 442. Gonna repair that. There you go. 4202 bounces. There's 580. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's right. You run away, buddy. Dang it. I can't believe I got spotted. That sucks. There you go. Nice shot. I think my game plan here is going to be killing the E4, and then when I kill the E4, I can also capture the base. Oh my god, my RNG is insane. Kill the E4, nice. I love the 5A, dude. I just love it. I love the 5A. It's so freaking good. That will be going in our video. We went up 9% on our mark. I don't know if you can see that. 9%. That put us up so much. We got 1,800 XP from that game. Grand Finals level Sweatfest. Yeah, that was pretty cringe. By the way, Cora, I want to point out to you, we fired 2 shells on that T-100 that low-rolled. If I didn't low-roll those shots, this game would have probably been so much easier. Oh, Cora just called me. Let's see if he picks up. Let's see. He might not. I was too busy clutching that game to pick up the call. That game was crazy. Oh, there's Cora.
Hello, hello.
I'm still streaming, just so you know.
How's your stream going? Yeah, good luck with the marks.
Well, we just went up 9% in one game because I did a 6 kill, 6,000 damage, 1 versus 4.
Oh, that's great. Wait, I gotta watch that. Wait,
Yeah, go back and watch that game. It was crazy.
It was like literally like the last game, or like was there?
Yeah, it was literally the last game I played.
Bruh.
It pushed me up to 70.2%.
Yeah, you're doing the 5A. I remember because I was I was in your Dynasty game a while back, man. Oh, we almost won that game, bro. Oh, I'm so salty.
We did.
That
Teams have
2.2.
just... You've probably been experiencing the same dog shit I have. These games have been unplayable.
Yeah. I mean,
Today's been better. I will say that. Today's been better.
the
But, like...
weekend. That's why. If it's the weekend, it's gonna be always worse. The weekend just killed
Yeah.
me yesterday. Like, it took
It's
me
just the
14 hours.
tryhards. It's like, I made a video on the Waffenträger because I 3-marked it, and I was complaining about how, like, there were so many people tryharding in the most cringe tanks possible. And then somebody was like, that's ironic coming from you. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to 3-mark the most dog shit tier 10 in the game. And every battle I'm playing, I'm up against T100 LTs, E50Ms. Like, you
Yeah, I mean,
can't do anything.
yeah, that makes sense though, because all those tanks are being nerfed to the ground next update, so everybody's trying to
Yep.
mark them before they suck, you know.
I'm gonna
that's
wait
what I'm
until they
doing.
get nerfed because they'll probably be easier to mark. Nobody will be playing them.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, the mark value is based off of daily stats. Like, for example, the Waffenträger, it took me 140 games to 3-mark it. It's a miracle I even 3-marked it. It took a 7,400 damage game to push it up there. But because I got it 3-marked and the amount of games I played, my mark has now gone to 94%. I haven't played a single battle in it. Because the amount of games I played in it, it actually it pushed up the required XP. Because nobody has the thing.
Wait, you pushed? Oh my god! How do you?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
because I think on the NA server, I looked on Blitz stars, and on the NA server, there's maybe only like 200 people that have the tank. So out of those 200, probably only maybe 50 have played it in the last 30 days.
So literally, you need to be like top 1 essentially to get it, or
Yeah.
top, yeah.
So it was a pain, but like, I think when these tanks get nerfed, people are just gonna instantly stop playing it. And it's going to allow, I think, a lot of these, like the E6 is getting a slight nerf, and I think that the mark will probably go down to maybe 280 or 290 XP.
Well, what's the highest one on the NA server at the moment to mark? I don't actually know.
E6, freaking 301 XP. It's actually ridiculous.
I mean, it's a really good tank. It makes sense, kind of.
I'm not surprised, but I just don't want to be that level of rat and try and play an E6 for like 100 games in a row.
I mean, I did that for the T100 yesterday. It took me 14 hours combined on both my streams to be able to get the T100.
Bruh.
I was.
So what's that, like 150 games?
Yeah, around there. Yeah, 150 to 200, somewhere. Like, if you add all the time.
I was looking. Somebody told me that you're streaming, so I looked at your Blitz stars. I saw it was like what 100 games for the Super Conk.
Yeah, Super Conk wasn't actually that difficult. Like, I played, I think 60, 70 on stream, and then the thing is, for me, it's super easy to mark the tank if I play like in the middle of the night, basically when I'm not streaming, like off camera. I don't get stream sniped. I don't.
Well, that's what I was doing. Every time I've ended my stream, I've marked the tank within an hour.
Yeah, it's not that hard. It's just like on stream, it's a different animal, bro. It's hella hard to be able to.
Well, that one Joker, there was a guy who was named I'm Not Toxic, I swear.
CrossX donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Here's your reward, but I didn't want to make
changed
it
his name to
since you're
Jorge
at a big game and having a good time, he'll be generous.
And I think it's the same guy that you had trolling your games as well.
No, that's not. I had a different Joker guy. They were all.
You did?
Yeah, I had Kakady and Reaction, and then I had also Joker wannabe. Wasn't quite a Joker, Likawa, but he's from Reaction's Brazilian team basically.
I had Krish and some other maybe commies all trolling my games. I don't know what's up with the Joker guys and being like the biggest assholes possible, but I've made it very clear on multiple of my streams that if I see any of them purposely rigging games to tunnel, I will directly send it to my contacts in Wargaming and try and get them banned.
Yeah, I have. It's all in my. The thing is, they've done this multiple times for me. This is not the first stream where they've done it. I have since like a year ago. They've been doing this. Like, they'll randomly, anytime they're on my team, they'll literally AFK or suicide. You know.
Yep, that's what happens.
Or they'll intentionally like push me out into the open. And sometimes I don't realize they're on my team. Until
I hope they push me. I really do. I pray for any Joker players watching this right now. Please push me. Push me into the open. I don't even care if it throws my mark. It will give me all the proof I need to ban you.
At some point, like, it's a pattern, bro. And they'll like Joker, like Reaction. There's one time where he suicide on a naval. I think I remember this like really well. I have good memory usually of all these kind of things. But he suicide on a naval frontier in a T100. And you just start to say like Mojo No and shit like that in the chat, which is like my Lesta username, if that makes sense. So he's just trying to troll me, you know. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, like all right, like I'm gonna have a massive ass collection of footage to just make a massive. Like the thing is, it doesn't even matter for me that much if I get them banned immediately. Like yeah, I'll try to send it to Wargaming like right before a tournament starts, and you know it'd be so funny to get
Oh
banned like
my
right before
god.
the season. But let's say you know it's not even my main concern. Yeah? As long as like everybody else knows that they're like little pieces of shit, kind of, then
Yep.
I'm totally fine with that. You know, publicity for against them essentially. You know, at the end of the day,
That's
if you
what I
want to be
said
like that,
too. Like they
yeah.
basically have 300 people on my Waffentiger stream that now just know that Joker is not really a
No,
clan to be respected.
no, I had my stream today had 1,500 views. By the time it's gonna have more by tomorrow probably. Like it gets a little bit.
Yeah.
1,500 people know that these guys are little shits. Okay, good job. I hope that was worth it. Like really, like. As if it like actually hurts me. Bro, I got more views off of my stream because of what you guys did.
Yeah.
You know? Thank you.
And like as I told the commie or whatever, I basically said congrats, you threw me back like 20 minutes of gameplay. I'm gonna end the stream. And then I came back like an hour later and started streaming again, and he was gone and I was doing fine. And I marked it in like an hour. Like
Oh,
congrats.
they had the whole voice chat going on today, probably. You probably just got certain people, and I got certain people. That was kind of funny how we just got different people at the same time.
Today I haven't gotten them. I don't think they're trying to mess with me today, because they know that I'm not joking. Like, I will try and get them perma-banned if they try to mess with me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they know. The thing is, they know I don't waste my time with their actions that much. But like I said, I'm not really wasting my time if I can make a nice video out of it. It'd be very enjoyable for the audience, you know, to witness what NA comp looks like, you know, when you're in Joker.
Yep.
Yeah. It just doesn't rep NA very well. You know, the thing is, like,
No.
you know, NA is already not repped that well. You know, before Joker even started playing, and they just continue to like shit on its reputation. And, okay. I mean, at the end of the day, it sucks and all, but not every team is like this.
No,
my origin team doesn't do shit like this at all. So
no,
it is what it is. Just negative rep for yourself. Okay, if that's what you want to be known as, then all right. I just kept saying, like, I just don't know what I said, but like go to the gym, do something useful, like go get a girlfriend. Like,
they don't know how to be useful. That's what I was like. They're literally finding it fun to like try and ruin somebody else's experience. Like that's what their life has culminated to.
Yeah, but like, what kind of like person having a good life, you know?
And it's always funny because they say they don't care about me, and yet they're literally spending hours of their time to try and troll. Like, what?
Why do you think my origin team was called Rent Free last few seasons? Rent Free, bro. Just legit rent free. It's just how it is, and it's okay, bro. And it's funny for this part is like a couple of them trying to start streaming too. Like I don't understand. You guys want to start streaming because I'm starting streaming, but then you're actively hating on all the other streamers as if like that's gonna help you grow your stream. Like I don't know. Bro.
Yeah.
Interesting. You know?
No, they're never gonna get it anywhere.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, the thing is, this is what I told my chat, and I'll tell you the same. But usually people that do stuff like this, they have some kind of issue in real life, and so.
Well, I said it's fatherless behavior. They didn't get raised well.
Probably, and the only thing they feel any value from in life is Blitz. So if that's the only thing they get value from, then okay. I mean, why do you think people are like bullies in general? Like you know, everybody knows like the psychology of a bully is that if you are like insecure about something, then you try to project it onto somebody else. That's why bullies bully people in general, right? You know.
Oh yeah.
And essentially that's what they're doing. Except they probably can't bully. If you've seen reactions like real life, you know. Video cam like during Blitz Cup, you'll know
they look like they look like a failed lobotomy. I mean,
like I legit reaction could not fight a deer with its broken leg if he needed to. Like this guy, like just straight up keyboard warrior, and that's the only time he feels like tough is in Blitz, I guess, and that's okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's what you gotta do to get some confidence. All right, bro. I'm not. You see me going out of my way? No, not really. Go ahead, bro. Make a fool out of yourself. I'll call you out for it, but. I haven't even wasted the energy to report them. I just laugh about
Steel
it.
Hunters in my chat. Droodles got Cora to cope together.
Yeah,
do you know what Steel Hunter's account name is?
What do you mean? No, like
I'm interested to just see his stats on stream.
Was he also throwing games for you? I didn't actually.
No, but he's in chat, so I just want to, you know, if we're coping, he must be so much better than us. So I'm interested to see his stats. Is it
Well, Steel's a
Steely
good player.
Loopy?
Listen, the thing is, all Joker players are good players, but they're not good human beings. And Steel is he's just standing up
Well,
for his Joker buddies. You know, he doesn't want us to
he's
make
going
it seem like
58% today, probably because he's trying to troll.
well,
Good job.
yeah, Cackety had like 45% win rate today. The funniest part is Cackety, every time he ran into my team, he would throw the game, and we'd lose the game, obviously, right? Because he's like intentionally throwing. And then every time he was on the enemy team, I'd absolutely destroy him. And he lost every single, like, I think he had 45% win rate at the end. Somebody checked on my stream. It wasn't even me. Somebody told me that. You can check, I guess, for yourselves if you guys want. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I still remember when Steel was like begging for my approval when I hated on him for using the Sheridan missile back in the day. So it's always funny how these people like think like they've changed when they're still the same person down below. I mean, at the end of the day, for me, I don't really care. I mean, I'm like the largest face of the Blitz community for like constant content, and like when you have like these little games where like there's one person that tries to troll me, I just swap to my press account. It doesn't do anything. Like, I have a press account for a reason.
I don't even run away from them. You guys want to make fools of yourself? Feel free to do so. You are welcome to stream select me the very next stream that I do. I'll still make fun of you, and I'll still call you out for it. And the
fight part is, it's not even stopping us from acing our tanks. They're trolling us, and we're still getting the marks. Like, you're failing. Your only goal is to make me rage and fail at marking my tanks, and yet I've 3-marked every single tank that I've set to 3-mark so far. So, like, what? You're not accomplishing anything. You're not stopping us from marking our tanks. You're giving us more views on our stream, and you're making yourself look like an ass.
And then they try to rage bait you with some like interesting looking comment afterwards. It's like,
No, I don't really care. Like, it doesn't even matter to me. The projection's crazy, bro. Steel, you think I give a shit about Blitz at all? My GTA channel and my Helldivers channel both get more views than Blitz, make more money, and are gaining faster audiences. You're stuck here playing a mobile video game that 12-year-olds are dictating the future of when Reforged comes out, and you really think that, like, we care? That's the part that I always find hilarious. Like, it's not even World of Tanks, it's World of Tanks Blitz. It's a mobile game meant for children that you guys are trying to throw games on. The only part of Blitz that actually has a competitive scene is comp. Apart from that, like, what are we tryharding in, bro? What's the next tank you're gonna 3-mark, Cora?
I gotta finish the patent. They kind of ruined the patent stream today, so I gotta redo the patent tomorrow. It's all good though. We're at 80. We got 2 marks already on the patent, but I'll try to do 3 marks tomorrow. And then I'm just doing every tank that's about to get nerfed to the ground. So patent for sure. I don't want to deal with APCR patent next update. That's not going to be fun at all.
Well, I mean, the next update's still quite a ways away, so you shouldn't have to worry too much.
Yeah, we have time. It's like a month away. December comes up, so we got time.
I don't want to do... I'm not planning to do any of the cringe tanks as of now.
No. But what tanks are you going for? What's your next one? After the 5A?
After the 5A, BZ-75. Looks pretty fun. It doesn't have too much XP required, like 250. It's a pretty average XP requirement, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Is it like the CS63 or something? On NA, I think that shit's like, you mastered that like super easily.
CS63 is actually one of the hardest. It's 280. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but it is one of the hardest tanks to 3-mark.
What's the easiest one then?
183. It's less than 200 XP.
It's the most played tank. That would totally make sense actually. The more popular. Yeah. See, that's why EU. I feel like it's easier to 3-mark stuff on the EU server.
No, it's much easier to 3-mark on EU for a couple reasons, and even Peter agreed with me. The couple reasons are A, every game on NA we run into the same players, every single battle. Oh, yeah. Which makes it a lot harder, because if you're going up against the same, like, you've probably had Void players every game you play as well. And it's just like, every game you play, you have to go up against somebody else who's also tryharding in like a 2-1-5B to 3-mark. So you're going up against another tryhard, and while you're doing that, it's every game. It's not like it's a one-off thing. It's like every game you're getting that experience. So on EU, you don't have that happen, because EU has 10 times the players, so you just don't get the same players every game. You get different players, you get different battles, every single game is different. So, like, Peter, for example, doesn't have to fight the same tryhards in Void, or Joker, or these players every single game they play.
Well, the thing is, the NA population, like if you compare the percentage of good players compared to the average, like the number of players that there are in general, there's a much higher, like NA has a much higher tryhard base compared to the average population.
Oh, definitely. And the tanks they play are much more cringe. Like, you're not going to see E6 spam on the EU server as much as you are on NA. It's just the way that, like, the NA players are.
And you'll see less 183s as well. Despite it being a bad tank, it still destroys half your HP in one single shot. So,
yep.
NA has a lot more 183 players than EU does.
Oh, yeah. Every game you play, there's 2 183s. It's actually just... The biggest thing that's been pissing me off is the medium spam. Every game I play, there's, like, 3 to 4 mediums. It's the matchmaker. It's just really irritating me because, like, I foolishly chose the Błyskawica as one of the tanks to 3 mark. It's already...
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's already one of the hardest tanks to play, I would argue, in the TD's class. If you make any aggressions, you just get nuked, so you have to be really careful. And, by the way, it requires the same XP as, like, the Karo. Like, it's not an easy tank to 3 mark. It's 260. I think it's actually the hardest tier 10 tank destroyer in terms of XP for some reason. So
well, because most people don't have that tank. It's a new tank in the game. So
yeah,
like, the people who do have it are the tryhards, like you said, who free XP like on the day it gets released.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like I don't think any average player. Like,
but like even the 113 GFT isn't as hard. You'd think the 113G would be a higher XP requirement, but it's not. It's great. Even the Hori isn't. The Hori's 254.
Oh,
like,
that's surprising, actually.
Yeah.
Pretty,
so the Błyskawica has that like highest XP requirement for TD, and then you pair that with the fact that like you're going up against 4 mediums every game in a tank that cannot counter mediums, and it's just that was a really painful experience.
That is a tough one. You just gotta. The thing is, I mentioned this earlier, but with Wargaming adding all the maps back into the map pool, they really got to add a feature where you can just ban certain maps from getting picked. Because like, what?
Have you been playing Supremacy only or Encounter?
Yeah.
You can't play
mines and.
And not only that, if you play Encounter, you get the OG maps.
Yeah.
I had Encounter on, and I got the old Oasis in the Błyskawica. Bro, the map's like 800 meters long. What am I supposed to do in a map where I'm in a tank that has to frontline to deal damage, and the tanks are spotted like a quarter mile away from me? Like,
you flank like a true Giga Chen.
Exactly. have you played OG Middleburg? It's actually the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
I have not played any OG map. I've been on Supremacy only the whole time, so...
I don't know if you remember OG Middleburg, but you can literally climb up the entire side of the mountain and be like 800 feet in the air. You'll see like STBs and Pattons climbing up the side of the Middleburg hill, and you'll be in like a freaking TD, and you'll just sit there and die.
Nah.
Is this pre-recorded? Yeah, this is pre-recorded.
Game. Like I joined the game like 9 years ago, I think. So I didn't even know. Like I never experienced like Middleburg at that stage.
Yeah.
So I still like a noob.
And like, you really can't even play Encounter if you want to 3 mark because you have to cap bases if you want to have an easier time. I would literally like stop. Like on when I was playing my Sheridan and 3 marked it, I would literally go heavy side on Faust, cap the base, and then go to medium side after.
That's literally what I did as well. It's like a tournament. That's what you do in tournaments. Like your strat is to like, because if you cap in heavy on Faust, if they YOLO you, you just get killed. So everybody caps in light tanks. So it's just like can like escape, you know. I've done the same thing on Ghost Factory. I literally go heavy side, cap the base on Ghost Factory on heavy side.
Yeah, no, every time light tanks are definitely the easiest, I think, to 3 mark, just because you can get the spotting and the assistance.
I don't know about that. Nah, I struggled so hard with T100 yesterday. It could have been just like a bad luck with some teams, but nah, T100 was a pain for me.
Sheridan was painful, but only because I had the trolls. After the trolling was over, I was doing fine in it. Sheridan's weird. You know what only requires 230 XP to 3 mark the Sheridan? Like, how does that make any sense?
Heavily spammed, probably. That's why a lot of people.
But you'd think there's still skilled people using it.
No, that's the thing. No skilled player uses the Sheridan because Sheridan loses every single 1v1 to enemy light tanks by DPM. Like, it doesn't win, you know. So I would never take a Sheridan. Like, let's say like I had a choice, like, you know, I take a Sheridan or a T100. I'll always take the T100 because T100 has better camo than the Sheridan, so it outspots the Sheridan by like a good 30 meters almost. And
do you think the T92E1's an overpowered tank?
No, I think it sucks.
It's got the lowest ace requirement in tier 9. I don't even get it. It's easier to ace a T54 E1. Or no, it's harder to ace a T54 E1 than a 92 E1.
I mean, what other light tanks are good at? Well, you have the Object 84, man. That thing has armor and like it's a light tank with tracer shell. That one's also kind of pain, or not pain. Like it's a good light tank to be honest.
In general, it seems like most of the light tanks are easier than most of the mediums, based off of the XP required. Except the Vickers Light. I don't know why the Vickers Light had such a high XP requirement. That didn't make sense to me. Who the hell is playing the Vickers Light and doing well in it?
That's a good question. I don't know. I've never touched the Vickers Light ever since it got the Hesh gun. I just don't even
I haven't
bother.
seen anybody touch the Vickers Light since ever. Like, since, like, OG Vickers Light.
Yeah, OG, when it first came out, was a very good tank. Yeah, it's such good turret armor.
I'm hoping they give it some of that turret armor back.
It needs it, to be honest, because it's a pretty fat light tank, you know? It needs
Yeah.
a little bit.
It should have just been a medium, to be honest.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know why they made it a heavy. Or a light. Brain's dying.
I gotta do the Jagdpanzer, actually, now I think about it. That thing's getting absolutely destroyed next update. I don't know why.
I don't think the Jag will be too bad, to be honest. It's only 219 XP.
Yeah, but you're losing tungsten next. It's gonna be like really disgusting to play. Like, why would you even play a Jag anymore? It's already sucks, kind of. You're just gonna be.
And they're nerfing it. They're like nerfing other parts of it too. I don't even get it.
It doesn't make any sense. I mean, I just wish they would do that for the 183. You know, that would be nice for the game.
It would be. No, instead they're actually buffing all tank destroyers because they're nerfing medium view range. So all the TDs are just gonna get away with like stupid plays now. I mean, TDs already get away with sitting just in the open.
268, man.
Yeah.
That thing's a ghost. It just sits there in the middle, and you can't spot. Even as a light tank, I couldn't spot that at all.
No, they outspot you. They outspot you, and they roll 700.
Yeah, and the tier 9 SU 122.54. What's that?
Yeah,
like,
83% or something.
Oh my god.
Even the T95's like 80%. I love when there's just a T95 in the open that just shoots me and just isn't spotted.
Chat. Review my stats reminder laughing face.
I said this kind of. I still feel the same way, but I think wargaming should give every single tier 10 like TD the Polish TD mechanic, where you have to be like close range to do your full amount of damage. Because what benefit do you get from sitting in the back of the map and just nuking somebody for 1k damage? It's just not like.
If they give that to the Waffenträger, I'm selling it.
Yeah, what do you say, sir? My headphones.
I said if they give it to the WT, I'm selling it. Do you have the Waffenträger?
No. No, I only gamble on tanks when I have to get them for tournaments. So often
you do not 123 mark that thing. That was actually the worst experience I've ever seen in my life.
That's funny.
I'd pay to see Cora try and 3-mark a Yag. I don't really think the Yag's going to be that hard, guys. I really don't think it is. I mean, the Yag requires 219 XP to get 3 marks on. 219 XP is probably about 3k average. That's it. Like...
Yeah, I'll do the Yag. I'm going to do the Yag eventually.
Like, the Waffenträger was 240, which doesn't even make sense. It's the worst performing tier 10 in the game. I don't understand it. But I think the only tank that has less XP than the Jagdpanzer is the 183, and you can definitely do better in a Jag than a 183.
Yeah, I agree. No, I mean, Yag's not a bad tank. The tungsten kind of makes it similar to a 183 a little bit, except with the armor.
If you're getting matches with like 4 mediums, you're going to want to kill yourself. If you're getting heavy matches late at night, then it might be fine. It really depends on how the matchmaker decides to feed you.
Well, how far away are you from your 3 mark in the 5A? You've been playing it for a while.
I'm pretty close, actually. For how many games I've played, I'm pretty close.
Okay.
I'm at, so far I've played 25 games in the 5A, and I'm sitting at 75%.
Okay, well, that's actually pretty solid. That's good.
No, 5A's been dominating like crazy. But it's like my favorite tier 10, so. BZ-75 will be easy as well. I think like anything that's around 250 XP for a heavy E100 is going to be really easy. It's only
Mouse
240.
maybe as well. Maybe? A lot of people spam mouse, don't they? Shouldn't that
No,
be
mouse is going to be ass cancer. It's like 270 XP.
It's like the T100 basically, or
Yeah, I will.
250 something
T
else. Yeah.
Yeah, 200 I think like 267. I can check.
No, it's 270. Yeah, at
Yeah,
least when I played.
277. And then I think the mouse is like 273. Having to average the same damage. Mouse is 266. So basically you have to do similar damage in a mouse as you do at T100. And the thing is you can't get assistance and you can't cap bases reliably. So you're literally like, I don't want to play that. I really don't want to play the mouse. That will be one of the last tanks.
Damage blocked or no?
I don't think so. That's not, no.
Oh.
You get XP for breaking modules. Tracking, you get assistance damage for anybody else that shoots. You get XP for spotting tanks. Even if they don't get shot, if you're the first person to spot that tank, you get XP for that.
Yeah, okay.
You get XP for obviously kills and damage and capping bases. That's about it.
I have a small question though. Since you probably have more of a knack for this kind of stuff than I do, but what determines like assisted damage? Like I know like if you spot somebody and he takes damage, it's assisted, but like sometimes I've done spotting somebody and he gets nuked and I don't get any of that assisted damage. Why is that?
So if you spot somebody, well, if you're not getting damage, it's because the other person that's shooting him is also able to spot them. So if you detect somebody and then your teammate's next to you and they poke after, if their view range is in the range of that player, they will be able to spot it themselves. Therefore, they're getting no help from your spotting. It's kind of stupid because sometimes you'll spot somebody and then your teammate will look that way because you spotted them, and then they'll go into their view range and you'll not get any assistance, even though you're the reason why they snapped their turret. But
I didn't know. Okay, that actually explains a lot because I was so confused.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, like,
If you get, sometimes you'll notice like somebody will lose like 500 health and you'll only get like 100 assistance. That's because multiple people are spotting the tank and the person shooting him is out of the spotting range. So if there's 2 people spotting a tank and the person who shoots him is not spotting the tank, then it'll be divided by the 2 people that spot the tank.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Tracking players, you get assistance damage. So if you track somebody and then they get shot for 1,000, you'll get 1,000 assistance damage. However, that assistance damage is not worth the same as spotting assistance damage. It's about half.
Okay, so spotting is just better. Okay.
Yeah, if you spot somebody, you'll get any damage that you spot is equivalent to damage dealt. So if you assist 2,000 in spotting damage and you deal 2,000 damage, you'll get more XP than if you do a 3,500 game without any spotting.
Yeah, I knew that part, but so I guess like the only way to get reliable spotting damage, like assisted damage, is you have to spot somewhere where your team isn't. You have to go somewhere like the opposite side of the map in the light tank or something, and you just get the spots, and then you hope that somebody nukes them from across the map, basically, that they can't. Like, okay.
Hoping that teammates do anything. We love teammates.
Yeah.
I mean, heavies you can expect about 500 assistance a game, just from tracks or something like that, and then lights you can probably look at maybe 1,000. I can check. Let me see what my XP or my average assistance was in the Sheridan. I think it shows you your assistance. Damage dealt, damage received. Does it really not show you assistance damage in the tank stats?
I don't think it does. I've never seen that. That's the thing. I've never paid attention to assistant damage ever until now.
Like PC, they show it. I'm glad that Wargaming did it based off of XP. If they'd done it based off of damage, you would have seen just the biggest rat gameplay from people.
Yeah, probably.
And you're already seeing pretty rat gameplay, but it's actually been really rewarding for me to see players who are camping in their tanks to try and farm damage not being able to 3-mark because they're not doing anything apart from trying to damage farm.
Well, I've noticed people tend to like spread across the map more often now. Like it's not like always like a one-sided steamroll session. Like you'll have half the team go on one side, the other half go on the other, and then it just ends up like being like a somewhat of a closer game usually than it used to be. Is what I know, because people don't like instantly YOLO into it. They actually try to go for caps now because caps actually have some meaning to it.
Yeah, no, caps are so important, especially if you can get like an early game cap and kind of wade the game out.
Yeah. Does it matter if multiple people cap a base? Do you get less XP off of that?
You do. It gets split up between multiple people. Okay. So if like 2 people cap a base, it gets divided by 2. And the supremacy cap, it goes up over time. So it's not like you get X amount of cap for capping the base, and then as the game continues, you get more XP as the base continues increasing in points.
So if you went on caps, is that like ideal?
If you play a game, let's say you're at like 4k damage, and there's like 2 tanks left, you might actually get more XP only killing one of the tanks and waiting out the game than you will killing that other tank and winning.
I got no idea what the well. Okay.
And drawing games will give you more XP than obviously losing due to base cap. But you can't draw anyway on supremacy, so.
I had a game earlier where I was like in a 1v1. It was a 1v3 attempt almost pulled it off. I tried to like, the guy was like a full HP tank. I was definitely not gonna kill him. I was just trying to run away for caps basically. You know, try to like cap every base I could.
That's what I'm doing right now, capping a base. I hate some maps that you just can't cap bases on though. Like vineyards when you're in a heavy, like you can't cap any bases.
Yeah, well, you could go for C kind of, I guess, but, yeah, most people don't go for C.
Okay. I'm going to shoot the M103. Yeah, honestly, 5A is such a blast.
That's a good tank.
So you said what were you doing next? I don't remember what tank you said.
After the pattern, I'll probably do. I don't know. It depends on which one I get a thumbnail for first. But either the E50,
okay.
the 116, or the YAG. One of those.
The E50 is going to be such a rat experience.
Yeah, E50 is also one.
Also, have you been having a lot of packet loss?
Yes, but I always blame my own Wi-Fi for that. I don't even think it's.
I've been having a lot of packet loss recently, and it's been really like my Wi-Fi is fantastic, so it's not my Wi-Fi. But like today alone, I've been sitting at like 2-3% packet loss the whole day. It's very annoying.
Yeah, it could be the game. Well, maybe it's because everybody's playing. I think this like update has brought a lot of people back into the game. I wouldn't be surprised if you check the Steam charts and like it just went up by like a good like 10-20% just because of the update.
There's definitely more people playing Blitz right now than in the past.
Yeah, it's good for the game. Gunmarks is a very good addition. I think we're giving.
It only took them 8 freaking years to put them into the game.
Imagine later on they have this other feature where it's like, okay, instead of gun marks, you have like, I don't know, national flag or something that you can add to your tank. But you gotta be like, like they should make more events where it actually like requires like skill and effort to get them, not just like your wallet, you know.
Wargaming doesn't like skill and effort.
Oh, this one they kind of picked up this one. They made it about.
I think they put these into the game because they realize that like the community's not happy with the changes that Wargaming's been making recently with like Reforged and everything.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, fine guys, we'll do something that you want.
Okay, well, maybe what's to stop them from continuing to do something we want? That'd be the best option for the game.
Yeah. That was a pretty awful team I just had.
Yeah, I saw it on stream, right? Just 10 seconds, like 7-0. Good luck. You got this. Clutch your kick.
I got some farm out. That's all that matters. 4,000 damage.
If you can HE this guy. Oh.
Yeah. I only have like a 15-second stream delay.
I had to increase my because I was getting stream sniped way too often. They still find ways to do it. Good. We're gonna have to upgrade to the 10-minute stream delay if we want to have like, a peaceful.
Well, whoever the guy that you said might be Kami's ult, when he was getting into my games and purposely throwing in stream sniping and rigging, I literally said that I will get you banned. And it must have scared the shit out of him because when I ended the stream an hour later, I looked back at the replay, he changed his account and left his clan. And he changed his account name to like Jorge something, and then joined Mex10 so that I wouldn't know that it was him.
I've noticed a lot of Mex10 people playing hella odd. There was this guy called Javier or something. Do you recognize? Somebody said that you made a complaint about him on your stream earlier. Do you recognize this name? Javier 10 Sniper or something like that. I don't know.
Anybody that has 10 snipers is always going to be like a 40%er.
No. This guy was actively like blocking me to get me killed. It wasn't that he was just he was legitimately like pushing me to the open. He got me killed like 2 games, I think.
Bruh.
Yeah. No, like I had a. It was during the exact same time that the Joker guys were on. I suspected it was an alt account from one of them. I wonder if that's the guy you're talking about as well. Be very interesting.
It could be. I know that he
wonder-
changed his account to Jorge.
I can change whatever account you want, bro. The IP address is still gonna be the same.
Yeah, it's still the same. And it's not gonna matter because I still have the replay.
Yeah, I mean, it's all on my stream, bro. I'm gonna have a very fun time editing all of that.
Yep.
Even some of my people watching were also like they even offered to help me edit and collect it. I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah, bro. The more hands we have working, the better. The more cooking we can do.
I don't know how I penned that cron. Wait until you see that shot I hit on the cron. He's not happy with me. I don't blame him.
Just saw you bounce an HE shot a little bit behind.
Fighting crons is just the most unenjoyable experience ever.
I think you shot him in the side turret there before he like turned.
I think I did.
It's the only way you could have done.
I hate when I have to fight a cron because you just don't do anything while you're fighting that player. It's just a waste of time is what it is.
I just look at the different direction. If I see a hold down cron somewhere, I'm just turning my ass around and going somewhere else.
I've seen so many kittenmen, I don't know how the hell you pronounce it, but I've seen so many of these guys lately.
They're actually pretty decent.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're like 60s-ish%.
I see no. I mean, there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of like the marks have definitely attracted a lot of people back.
Okay. Apparently, I just can't damage a cron turret with high explosive. The more you know.
Cron turret is pretty like good against HE. You have to be like an E100 to 640 alpha gun to get HE.
Ah, a random 183 unspotted and heavy flank, taking 900 of my health away. How fun. That was just a bad shot.
They gotta give that Polish TD mechanic to every single 183 player. It's just the most like, yeah, it's just kind of infuriating to get nuked that hard.
Well, what was really pissing me off when I was playing in the Polish TD, because you have to frontline in the thing, and because you're a TD, you don't have great view range. So I kept getting battles where, like, I remember one on Yamato, there was a 183 in the direct open that I did not spot, and he literally nuked me for like 13. I had an amazing game. It was less than 40 seconds in, and I was up to 2,500 damage. And it was like the most goated game ever. And then the enemy 183 sitting directly in the open shot me for 1,300 damage, and that was the end of my game. Because you can't spot anything when you're in a TD. You don't have the view range to spot other TDs.
Oh yeah, if they're sitting still, you're not never gonna see him. He's like not behind the bush or anything.
So it was just it was basically an L.
I had a goated game yesterday on I think it was Black Goldville. Yeah, I had a goated game there. I was full HP T100, and I was legitimately like, I capped like 2 bases. I got like 2,000 damage super early on, 2 kills, and like it was gonna be like such a good one for my XP. And then this grill pops up, and he's just sitting in the open. You know? I'm like, okay, I'll just trade with him. You know, like I'll win the trade. And he just ammo actually full HP. I think you can't have nice things on the stream, man. You know?
No, you can't.
You really gotta suffer through everything. You know? Just the way it is.
I think the 5A might be the first tank I play that I 3-mark under 50 games.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm at 80% right now, so I got less than 15% to go. And I have to reach that 15% in 23 games.
That sounds very doable, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's really irritating, if you don't know, you get less... Like, you obviously see that you get less percentage. Like, you know, your first couple games, it goes at, like, 0.4%.
Yeah.
But, you know, you think to yourself, okay, well, that's just because it's the first couple games. And when they all add up, it gets divided and then evens out. It's actually not the case. That 0.4% stays 0.4%. So, I had a 5K game in my 5A. I was, like, one of the first couple. And because that game only went up 0.4-ish%, that's literally it. If I had played it now, it would have brought me up 3%, but it doesn't it doesn't go any higher. If you actually read in the news article, it says newer battles are more important than older games.
Why?
I don't know. I remembered playing distinctly. I sent Flossie a screenshot. The first game I played in my Sheridan, I won at 0.46%. And it was a 5,500 damage ace. And you would think, right, you play 50 games, the 51st game, it takes away the first game you played. So theoretically, because I had such a good game as the first battle in my Sheridan, my mark should have gone down a lot because of that. But it didn't. It actually went up. I had like a 2,800 damage game, and my mark went up by like 0.7.
That's
and
crazy. Actually.
The reason why is because it only added 0.4%, actually. I thought that it was just like a visual thing, and as you played more games, it evened out to actually be more than what it was, but it's not. So
That
basically, the first like 20
like
games you play are
4K
pointless.
for like the first 20 games of my T100 stream, and I barely went up at all. I was like, oh my
Yep.
god, like legit gonna take forever. Like, oh my god, like, and I had like a couple bad games, and okay, yeah, that's actually wow.
Yeah.
That's
So basically, like the
crazy.
first 20 games you play don't mean anything, and then once you get past like 15 games played, it starts going up in big increments.
Maybe that's why it's so easy for me to do it after the 50 games. So I play 50 games on stream. Usually I'm not able to, like, so far I haven't been able to mark anything immediately on stream in 50 games. I've had to play extra games, but maybe it's because the extra games actually help it, you know, because it's like the newer ones are better, like weight. So if I get a couple like high damage mastery games like in a row, it just does the trick in like 3 games. Whereas like 20 games of like 4K average was still not enough to do anything. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's kind of dumb, I'm going to be honest. Like on PC, if you get like a 4K game, it'll put you up immediately a huge percent. Like,
yeah, that is dumb. Why would, okay, I don't understand that at all. Like, what's the point of it? Is it to like try to incentivize people to give them hope to like continue playing and get the mark?
But once you play 50 games, after you play, like, let's say you play 50 games, and then the next 50 games you play, you don't manage to mark it, then I think it doesn't matter, because then you've literally just whitewashed all of it, and you're at, you know, it's just a continuous -1 +1 -1 +1 at that point. So if you can't mark a tank within 100 battles, that's when it's going to be really painful, because all those games that were less percentage than they should have been are now removed.
Interesting.
So it's weird.
I mean, I'd rather it be spread equally, because I
would too.
I've done really well early on in the stream, and then
Also, wait until you see this game that I'm playing here. Wait, what am I looking at?
I can see.
What is this?
Hey, check the clan tags over real quick. Which teams are they from?
It's just A_B, but he's not even trying to like tunnel me. He's just bad. Like, what is that?
So that's free damage. He's just donating his HP to you.
If I get shot by a 183 crossing this, I'm going to mauled. I hate this spawn on Castilla. Go, go, go. Oh my god, I almost did just lose 1,000 health for that. It's so dumb that this side of Castilla, you have to cross and basically put yourself in a position where you can massively hemorrhage health because of the way they've designed it.
I mean, Castilla, I don't mind. It's Vineyards that actually pisses me off more. Vineyards is a horribly designed map there.
Like every map is horribly designed. It's just like which one is the worst horribly. That's the sad part.
Vineyards, it's tragic. Like, you cannot do anything on, like, you're forced to go heavy side on Vineyards on one spawn because the med side.
Oh yeah, because the medium side just falls apart and then they drive off the hill and you're dead.
And they have, like, the B cap is like 10 million times better than the A cap. Like, the A cap is the one you get trapped on, and the B cap is the one that like pre-aims the entire map A, B, and C. You know, like, it's just so unfair. And Alpenstadt is kind of similar as well. The med side, one spawn on the Alpenstadt, the med side is so much better than the other spawn. It's like,
yep.
If you're a light tank and the enemies have like normal human light tanks, like, there's not much you can do if you fight somebody who knows what he's doing. And like you said earlier, you know, with all these like decent clans playing, like Void and there's a lot of like people who know somewhat what they're doing, you know. So you run into them, and good luck if they know what they're doing. You run into a medium that is somewhat competent. He can just lock down an entire map just based on the spawn that he's in. Same with New Bay as well. New Bay is like the one side, the one heavy spawn is just unwinnable. Because if you cross to the side, you get nuked from the middle, and there's nothing you can do to avoid it. So
we love 183s.
Bridges, you're just cooked. You're just done game. So it's like, oh, it would be so nice to be able to ban some of these maps if you want to, like, you know, try hard. The 3 marks.
I agree.
the vineyards, man. Instantly ban vineyards because every single time I'm in the bat spawn on that map, man, there's just nothing I can do in it. Like in the light tank, team. Oh, 182 just.
Yeah, no, an amazing team there.
Yeah.
Every now and then you get a game like this. And it's
You
like,
know, it's so weird because that KPZ did everything in his power to make this game a steamroll for your team, and they still getting.
And their TVP's trash too. And like the Type 71 was in a useless spot as well. Don't get it.
No, this I-7's gonna clutch the game.
Oh, yeah, look at him go.
Wait, why did he not track him? Bro, he had the easiest track shot ever to track this guy. He could have tracked him and he would have like lost his momentum and fallen down the hill. Oh,
I can't believe my shot missed the side of that Type 71 because it hit a little wooden fence. Well, I went down 0.04. What a terrible experience.
That's one thing as well that I didn't understand. How can you go down if you haven't finished your 50 battle? Like, shouldn't every battle be adding up to your thing until you get to 50?
It's because if you get less XP than you're averaging. Like right now I have like 100 and maybe 60 average XP or something like that. So if I get less than that in the game that I play, it'll go down. Because it brings down my average XP.
It's complicated though. It's like, so if you get less than your average, except your average from before weighs less than the average from the future. Because
yes.
Like, how does that, what kind of formula?
Basically, just don't do bad.
Especially near the end. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the PYS, like for tournaments, like when we were playing Blitz Diamond Cup, like when we were qualifying for it. PYS was extremely like I really don't like the design of it. I know, I understand I understand the reasoning of why they did it, but this is what they did. So there's like 4 PYS tournaments, like 4 tournaments where like, you know, you have to, your placement matters, right? Because every time you play somewhere, you get a certain number of cups, and then the cups add up to the leaderboard. The problem is that the 4th tournament, like the 4th PYS, has such a much heavier weight to it than the first.
I remember that.
Combined. I'm like, well, bro, like, so basically, I feel so bad because I remember Rejects was in our group. Rejects, which was a team that was like should have been comfortably in, you know, top 8 at that point, had to fight us on the last day of the tournament. And they just lost their entire top 8 because they just got a shitty bracket on the last day. Like, how is that fair?
I remember Purple, when they had Jisoo as their caller for the first time, basically got a free top 8 because of the seeding they had.
It's like the
also,
reason they do that, the reason
speaking of people trying to rig, that Sheridan, wait until you see the Sheridan.
Wait, which team is he in here?
He's on my team.
I'm trying to read his clan tag. Grind You Down is his name.
He was definitely trying to push me there for a moment. I'm not sure why you try and push me in a Sheridan, though. I think he learned that, like, I can't push him.
Yeah, you should have taken the mouse or something, you know?
Yeah. Bro, what? How long do I have to wait for somebody to poke this?
Well, if they're smart players or not, they're cooked anyways, man.
Yeah, no, they're cooked.
Like, the spawn that they have sucks ass for going heavy side, and you know, like they can't move past the B cap, and they're like, eventually they're gonna peak, but you know.
Goodbye, IS4.
You know what you can do? There's like
401.
Yeah. If you drive toward the stairs or whatever, you can use the stairs to hide your lower plate. You just like start bleeding this guy. Yeah. That's what you
I think I'm already there.
Yeah. It's just the spawn sucks so bad. Bro.
It does.
It's such a bad spawn. Like, it's such a. The sad part is it's like a recently added map. Like, did they not see this coming? Like, I don't know. Like, do they not test their maps before they add it into the game? Like, wait a second.
There's no way. Every map's terrible. Port Bay's terrible. All of them are. Also, there's no way that this WZ is going to shoot me over the time.
Port Bay is at least like equal spawns. It's terrible if you have a bad team and they don't go med side. Like if your mediums don't.
Yeah, but the one team always gets across faster than the other team. The one spawn always gets across faster than the other. If you
that's
time
only
it.
for tournaments though. That's not really like for pubs. It's not really going to apply that much. Like, you know,
my RNG, bro.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, Port Bay, it's.
I just don't know why they can't make it so all maps are balanced. It's not hard. It takes like 1 second of testing. Like all they have to do is drive 2 of the same tanks at the same spawns on opposite sides and see how long it takes to get there.
I think it's because they prioritize making the map look beautiful than to actually make it equal. I think that's probably what they prioritized when they made it. They try to
Like,
make it look different and
Canal has really pissed me off when I drive heavies now, because you get the one spawn on Canal.
Yeah, you can't cross the A. Yeah, you're cooked if you try
Yeah,
to cross.
and not only that, but when the enemies do cross to A, there's no... Oh, well, great, I just got Canal, of course. But, okay. Well, I got the good spawn.
Just go med side. Oh, if you get the bad spawn, you go med side. And if you
But yeah, when you get C spawn, you literally, if the enemy gets A, you're just fucked. Because they can just shoot you in the side. And there's literally nowhere you can go, because if they also get medium control, you have two flanks that are shooting at your side.
That's the thing. Yeah, you have to go medium side. As a heavy, if I ever spawn on Canal on the bad side of Canal, I am a medium tank. I'm making sure we win the med side, so at least we have a fighting chance to, you know, somewhat win the game. But if you play the heavy side, if you spawn on heavy and you stay on the heavy side, you're right. If you lose med side, you're cooked. You're crossfire from two different angles, and there's nowhere to go. So I legit just role play a medium tank. Even if I'm a mouse, I think I've played mouse and I went to the med side before in a mouse. Like I just stay away from the heavy side as much as I can on Canal. I really just that heavy side is like, again, yeah, it's one of those maps. It's super unbalanced. I think like after Reforged, I really hope Wargaming goes on this like massive like revamp of all these maps to make them somewhat equal spawn.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of unfair to have like what are you like you're grinding your marks and everything, and then like what are you supposed to do? Just get shafted by?
So what is this VK90 doing? What am I looking at here?
He might have been somebody who just bought.
You know what really sucks? If that IS-4 decides to yell on me, I could actually be in a really bad spot. Or the Type 71. Okay, I'm good. I hate I don't know how you feel about the calibrated shell changes. I'm not happy Wargaming did them, but I'm so happy that the 5A got buffed heat pen. That's the only thing I can say.
What did they do to calibrate it? I never saw.
They
that.
gave heat more pen and.
Oh, it was like a while ago.
Yeah, the Cali changes they did a while ago.
Oh, I don't mind it, to be honest. I mean, yeah, it made super heavies even worse than they already were, but like I said, I don't know. Super heavies for me, I feel like Blitz shouldn't really be a game where super heavies are the best heavies. Like, super heavies should kind of be like a...
I mean, the Type 5 heavy is OP, I will be honest. But that's because of the gun, that's not because of the tank itself. The, Type 5, by the way, is like 280 XP to 3 mark. It's actually an insane amount.
I'm not that surprised by that, because a lot of good players bought that tank, actually. There's a tank that a lot of people are waiting for.
Let me kill you. Love that this thing has good AP pen. It can actually like butter through the upper plate of the IS-4 pretty reliably.
I was saying, I think I even told you earlier, if the 5A had reactive or something like to make it, like it would be instantly meta. Like for
Definitely.
It's like an E6, but like honestly, it's more satisfying than an E6 to gun a little bit. I don't know why.
I really don't want them to give it reactive. If they just give it 20 more mils of heat pen, it would be amazing. Like, it already is really good. It deals with most...
Man. Give it tungsten.
Yeah, tungsten, I agree. I actually said that earlier on stream. I said I think they should give the 5A tungsten.
More tanks should have tungsten and less tanks should have reactive. That's my opinion. Because tungsten rewards skill play, whereas reactive rewards bad play.
Oh, I'm
it
dead.
allows you to survive situations where you should die, you know? It just, like, I think, like, I don't know, like, I streamed, like, I played, like, last season for tournament, and I also streamed it, and... Like, yeah, it's like okay to stream kind of because like it's Clippers, but the thing is the 116 has like really bad DPM, and on top of that you have a bunch of like there was some 1v1s that would go on until like for 3 minutes. Like a 3-minute 1v1 shouldn't happen. It's not really enjoyable for the viewer to watch that, you know, like the guy will like, you know, like the two guys will be fighting as a part of the map in a 1v1. And I'll be okay. Time to ignore them. Like their 1v1 is gonna take 10 years to finish, so let's go focus on something else, you know. And yeah, like, and then I come back to at the very end, and they're still fighting, because they can barely pen each other, anyways. So it's like that's not like I feel like 60 TP meta was like enjoyable for the viewer because people just got deleted in it. Like
60 TP meta was hilarious because everybody missed their shots.
No, but also like you just got straight up deleted. Like 3 or 4 shots from a 60, like you just insta kill.
Oh yeah, and especially the ammo racks.
Yeah, the ammo. Yeah, it was probably the most fun for the viewers was the 60 TP meta in my opinion. Because
I think the 60 will be really easy to 3 mark as well. It only requires like 260 experience. It's really weird. I don't understand why some heavies are so easy to 3 mark.
I don't know.
Like like, because it's based off of the average XP, but, like, to be better than 95%, what it really shows, in my opinion, is it shows what tanks skilled players drive and what tanks skilled players don't drive.
And nobody drives 183 that's a skilled player, so that's probably why it's super easy.
Yeah, and, like, the mouse is just weird, but the mouse is the highest win rate tank in tier 10, so it makes sense because the average XP for the mouse is higher in general. But, it is interesting for me to see that, like, nobody's that's pretty skilled to the game is driving the 60 in pubs at all, even though it's, like, a really fun pub tank.
It's good. It's because it has APCR. The second gets, like, standard AP.
I'm so happy he's getting AP standard next update.
Me too. I love to say it's my favorite tank. And I hated the fact that APCR it actually, like, killed me inside.
Yeah.
So your cons was gonna clutch the game. Damn, you're gonna win by caps.
Yeah, unfortunately that Sheridan capped both of the bases I had. Freaking rat.
It doesn't actually. Oh, it matters. Yeah, so it matters if you get
Yeah.
your cap stolen. You have to actually, like, actively defend your cap. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna complain though. That was a pretty good game, and that's my second mark now.
And how many games is that? 40
Mm,
or 30?
no, like 30.
That's great. That's actually, yeah. You're gonna easily. Wow.
We are at 30 games right now. So I have 20 games to get 10%. I don't know, that like the 5A is just, it dominates. It's weird. It's been the easiest experience I've had so far to 3 mark. By far. It's not even close. Sheridan, well, Sheridan was pretty easy to be fair. Yeah. Sheridan with 52 games and about 10 of those were with trolls. So Sheridan was probably about 40 games as well. But as I said, Sheridan's like brain dead easy. Like if you want to choose like a tank where you don't have to try hard, I would definitely recommend to do the Sheridan just because of how low the XP requirement is.
Oh yeah, I mean that's interesting to me.
I don't know how I hit that shot. Wait until you see that shell in the T100. What the hell? What the hell?
I had a couple of those actually recently. I don't know why. I've just been like curving shots across like. I had a shot on like. I had a lot of shots actually on stream. Wait, let's
see. 5A is just the best tank in tier 10.
I got the. Nah, that's just stream RNG.
Oh, okay. Unless there's just 2 grills frontlining over here. My bad. I was supposed to predict that. Like what?
Right,
what is
bro,
this?
5A shits on the grill though. You should easily be able to kill it.
It does. I just don't even know why there are grills here.
I feel like the
and the funny part is I can't spot them. Oh, great. Okay, alright. You know what? I'm actually getting shafted this game. That's crazy. I'm dead. Nothing I can do. Wow. That's crazy.
I think you're fine unless the Yo moves up.
No, I'm not. I'm already dead.
Oh my god, bro. What the heck? Oh, the grill.
Yeah, isn't that fun? Isn't that fun?
Bro, how's that? Oh!
Oh! You know who that IS-7 is? That IS-7's the, that's Kami's ult. That's the guy I was telling you about. Jorge Raul de la Cruz. That's him.
Hey, go back to spectator.
That's him. That's the guy I was talking about.
He was AFK sniping in the back of spawn.
Yep, that's why I didn't have any support. I should have looked at the lineup and read his name.
I've been doing that every game. I mean, I thought they were done doing that.
I mean, if I get him in another battle, I'll just end the stream off. I'll just do it like I did before. Every time, you know, these people think they're ruining my games.
Let me count down with you, bro. Let me count down. I'll go count it for you. Hey, I'm opening up my game now. I see Jorge, I'll just instantly go with it. I don't care about my mark.
Good.
Alright, I'll grind my marks tomorrow anyway. Alright, tell me when you're gonna get it to the next game.
Yeah, the game just ended.
Right,
Next 10 clan is troll. Nah, he just joined that clan because he's worried he's gonna get his account banned from me. That was an unfortunate one. Alright. 3, 2, 1, battle.
Alright. I got the E6, the hardest one to do. Let's see what we do.
I'm in a game.
I'm not. Oh, unlucky.
Oh, he's on the enemy team.
Let's see. The Jorge.
I'm gonna say hi. Hi, Kami. We'll see if it is Kami.
Well, if it's that, what's it called? Yeah, if it's that,
I'm not toxic, I swear.
Yeah, that's him. That's his ult for sure.
Like he thinks like he's
I know
smart.
you know why? I know it's his ult because every season before like when we're registering teams for tournaments, it's always that account that takes the origin name. So there's been a couple times where I had to message Tolian afterwards to like give us the origin name after, you know, because he couldn't register a team with like an alt account, right? All he does is just prevent me from naming it origin. So I just named it rent free and I just went with it last season. But yeah, I was too lazy to message Tolian to fucking give us the name. Every season they do this shit.
It is pretty funny though how hard he is trying to troll.
No, I
mean, as I said, dude's wasting his day trying to ruin my experience when I don't even care. Like, all I'm gonna do if I get him again, I'll just go into, or I'll end the stream if I get him again and call it a day, and then I'll stream later. Like, my sleep schedule is awful, so I can just stream Blitz at like 3 in the morning. That's what I did yesterday. I literally streamed Blitz at like 5 in the morning, my time.
Does it affect the views?
I don't care how many views it gets. It probably does get less views, but like I'm not trying to. I don't even care about the views because people watch the streams after.
Is that him?
Yeah, that's him.
Why is he not YOLOing you? What? That's weird.
Because he doesn't want to get banned.
No, oh yeah, he shot you anyways. You see that?
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, he's going out of his way to tunnel me. He just didn't know where I was.
Is he just gonna turn around, do like a massive U-turn, and just head straight towards?
I hope he YOLOs me at this point. In fact, I'll do him a favor and YOLO him. Because I'm already at 2,200. If I get a little bit more damage this game, I'm already gonna be up on my mark. I've capped a base. Help Droodles, bro. You YOLO'd into the open with your frickin' Type 71. Like, what did you expect?
I go YOLO him now.
Oh, that was a bad shot for me. I wanted to shoot that T100. Oh no, what will I ever do? You're so good at the game. Mm-hmm. Goodbye. I didn't do a crazy amount, but I got 2 kills, 300 assistance, and I capped a base, so I should still go up like a % or 2.
Oh, you're already almost there anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I went up a %. I mean, that previous game I went down like 2%, which is unfortunate.
Oh yeah, that was looking pretty. That's probably like the worst game you had so far. 2% is a lot, so that's actually like a pretty big amount.
No, it is by far the worst game I had, but like, oh well, I can't predict 2 grills and a 183 YOLOing me. that's behind.
More that your i7 was AFK.
Alright, yeah, we're definitely I'm gonna end the stream off after this game because Kakity's on my team now and Jorge's on the enemy team. Like, I'm not dumb. They obviously are gooning.
Yeah. What a coincidence.
Yeah, what a shocker. Oh, look, weird. It's weird that Kakity's going into the spawn back there, not doing anything.
Another takes its place. Like, the rats just multiply.
It's very interesting to see it doing on them doing this on their main accounts. That's the interesting part to me. Because what they're basically saying is that they don't mind if I were to get them banned. I mean, I don't... Personally, I wouldn't be risking my account that has comp experience on it and all of this stuff on it because I want to tunnel someone. But, you know, I'm not the smartest, so what do I know? This 4202 getting in my way is actually really annoying me.
Is he AFK and spawning? And look behind you. What's
I don't know what he's doing, but I don't really care.
Oh yeah, look, the i7, look the...
Oh no, he's always going for me.
Oh, he went for B cap. He's
what a shot.
Wait, what happened? He was AFK when he was on your team, but once he's on any team, he's like the most proactive i7
That's weird, isn't it? It's really weird.
What a coincidence.
It's really weird. I mean, this team sucks anyway. What a shocker when you have an IS-7 that's AFK.
You know, you just gotta do damage control at this point. Just like hide in the back of the map and try to farm so that it doesn't like destroy your stats. But
unfortunately, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to do that. I'm pretty sure this game is just cooked. You're so good, Kami. Wow, you're doing great, dude. You've gotten permatrack twice now. You're really good at the game. Oh, wow, you bounced me. Wow, you're really good. Come on, ram me. Thank you. Freaking moron. How do you even screw that up? That's pretty impressive to mess up, to be honest. Alright, yeah, we're gonna end off the stream here, guys. Because I'm not wasting my time with these guys. But I will 100% send a ticket to Wargaming. Hey, you might not have as many people to fight next comp season.
That would be very... I don't know. Probably they won't get banned, to be fair. But we'll see, maybe.
Well, it'll be
But
interesting.
yeah,
I'm interested to see what Wargaming says.
Stream,
because I actually have chats with Wargaming, like one of the CC managers. I actually have chats with him, and we actually speak in a VC. So I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna talk to him next time we get into a voice chat, and I'm gonna literally say these players are purposefully rigging and trolling games on live stream, and it's not just my live stream, it's also another content creator's live stream. And I think that you should do something about it. I'll be interested to see what he says.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's great, the bad rep. I have to be low-key. I hope they don't get banned so they continue doing this. And like I said, the more my channel grows, the more people see this.
Well, the reason I would love to get them banned. He's also, by the way, trolling Stupid Rock, which is funny. Cackety is. But, I think it would be...
Wait, you won that game? How did you win? What? What? I'm so confused. How did you win? I'm so confused. That's crazy.
But yeah, it's truly amazing. So, I'm just going to contact Wargaming to see if I can get them banned. But the reason why I really want to get them banned is because, that's Cackety's main account. So that's all of his comp achievements, all the money he spent on that account. You get that thing permanently banned, and that would, you know how much that would hurt their ego? All those years they've spent playing comp, all those accomplishments that just goes down the drain.
Yeah,
that to me is what makes me happy.
That's
yeah.
Reaction's main account too. That he was
that's what makes me happy, is taking somebody's achievements and just flushing them down the drain because being a normal human being was too hard for them. They got abused by their parents, so they had to have fatherless behavior in Blitz. I don't know. Listen, just because you got diddled by your mom or something doesn't mean you gotta bring it on us. But whatever.
Unfortunate circumstance.
Yeah, so hopefully all of you enjoyed the stream. We did pretty good today. Only 32 games played, I think. Let me see how many games I played. Maybe 33. Yeah, 33 games played. But I'll just grind this later, guys. I'm probably going to stream Blitz later tonight at some point. And I kind of have had a headache throughout the whole stream, so maybe my packet loss will get better when I stream later. Can't believe I played 1,400 games in the 5A.
That's pretty impressive.
But yeah, I'll just play later, guys, and we'll finish it up. Because, as I said, I don't really need to try hard in this tank. It's going to be a pretty easy one. You said you're doing the E50M next?
I haven't decided yet, but yeah, one of them. E50M, M116, or the Jag Panzer. One of those three tanks I'll be doing. Or the MLE-4.
I think 116 is going to be Cancer.
You think so? Yeah, because a lot of good players have it, probably.
Yeah, it's 283 average XP. Well, what's going to happen is the gun's going to make you want to shoot yourself, because you're going to be basing your mark on whether your RNG likes you or not.
But I mean, I've played the 116 for tournaments for the whole season. I'm kind of used to the gun at this point. I had to spam this thing for so many games.
I actually might recommend to try the single shot as well, because I was doing really good with the single shot recently. It's got way better accuracy and pen, and it also has 400 more DPM, and you can run adrenaline on it.
The thing is, though, for me at least, single shot is I don't know. I need that clipper, man, because what am I supposed to do when I got YOLO'd out of nowhere? A clip is the only thing that's gonna defend me from anybody. A single shot gun, they'll just eat the shot and just keep YOLOing me with their own clip. I'd rather have.
Well, you got reactive, I guess.
Yeah, but
I'm interested to see what's going to happen.
People I've been so many games. People just come up from behind me with they'll kill themselves just to try to put a clip into me with a car or a bat jet or something. And
yeah, Caro players are the most annoying players in the game by far. Nobody beats the Caro players. Well, no, TVPs are close. TVPs are close,
Well,
but
the thing is about TVPs though is that there is no smart player that plays a TVP. I've always said this. I said this on my stream today as well. Any
no, it's
like
true.
person who
The
knows
average
how
XP
to, like,
required for the TVP is like 2. It's the lowest medium, I think, in tier 10.
yeah, it makes sense. Because why would you play a TVP when the bat chat exists? The bat chat is a better TVP in every possible way.
TVP is 250 average XP.
That's
I
actually-
will do the TVP at some point soon because I think it'll be a really easy one.
It's also getting shafted next update too. The 3-shot gun on the TVP is gonna just make it useless. Like,
I don't know what's happening. Well, they are buffing the interclip though. I don't know.
That's not enough, man. It's like 3 seconds, and you're losing the like. That's not worth it at
It's
all.
3 seconds. You're gonna deal 9 like 60 damage, but it really depends on how the armor buff also applies to it. I don't really mind if they take away shell because as long as I'm not bleeding health and I'm dealing the damage, it doesn't really matter.
I don't think they're gonna. But look at the shape of the TVP. No amount of armor is ever gonna give it like.
Watch them buff the turret to a point where you can't pen it.
Yeah, but like the problem is your hull is still massive. I mean, actually, turret buff would be maybe.
I don't want it to get buffed at all. I am glad the TVP is getting this change. I'm sick of autoloaders.
Every autoloader should get nerfed.
Yeah. Well, I find it funny. Wargaming's like, we nerfed autoloaders. No, they didn't. They didn't nerf any. The only TVP was like maybe the only nerf, and even then, it's still not like a flat nerf. It's still gonna be dangerous. Like
57 got nerfed pretty hard, actually.
Yeah, but they're buffing its turret. If you haven't seen now, they're buffing the turret armor. It's already got like one of the dumbest turrets, and they're buffing it more. And they're giving it more DPM than it previously had. So they're basically only taking away like 60 clipping potential to get more turret armor and more DPM. Like, why can't they just make the clip longer and then have its DPM like 2300 and keep the clipping damage the same and the interclip the same? And then people can actually punish you when you've dumped your clip.
Yeah, maybe, I guess so.
The Marat is going to be overpowered.
I don't know about that, actually. To be honest, no, I don't think. I think
it's going to have, what, 390 alpha with a 2-second interclip?
No, well, yeah, but... No, did they increase the interclip, I think, and then they...
No, they decreased it. The interclip is getting shorter, and the alpha is getting better.
Then the actual reload of it, though, is getting longer. So something...
The reload's only getting longer by the amount of time the interclip is getting shorter. So it's gaining 40 alpha with no downsides. It's gaining DPM.
Yeah, it's gaining. I agree, but the thing with the Murat already suffers because it like gets destroyed by any other medium in the DPM fight. So I don't think that 40 alpha is really going to change it. I think you're still going to lose a DPM fight versus any other medium tank.
It's going to have like maybe 28 something 100 DPM next update. But I just think it's literally going to be a tier 10 Barask. You're going to deal 800 damage in 2 seconds. Like, how do you counter that? That's going to be a Sheridan.
Yeah, that makes sense. You know what? No, I think you're right. I think it will actually be really good because I just realized that the only reason it gets shafted now is because every other medium it fights has reactive, but every E50 and M48 they're losing the reactive armor. So the Murat.
It's going to be nasty. But they're just like not nerfing any autoloaders. The Yo, I still don't understand why they refuse to nerf the interclip on the 2-shot. I've been saying that for years. They can keep the DPM the same, decrease the overall reload, increase the interclip, but no, it's too challenging for them to figure out. Yeah. Kron, they're kind of just keeping the same. It's getting like slightly nerfed, but like it's still going to be able to do whatever it's doing right now on a ridgeline.
Kron gets buffed actually because the reactive doesn't exist anymore. Reactive is the only
and they're giving it more health. Like, why?
It already winner next update, I think.
And it's getting AP standard.
But everything, I think just the aim time gets worse, but that's worth it.
The aim time and dispersion gets worse. The dispersion's actually getting quite a bit worse by like 10%. So it will be it'll be tragic with hitting shots, but that's fine. I don't think the Kron should be accurate.
Yeah, it should be like a front. I mean, you have aim consumable anyways, even if you need
What were the other tier 10s? The autoloaders. 116's just losing reactive.
To be honest, that one's a little odd. They're giving it a different autoloader in the 4.
Which tank?
The 4K5.
Oh yeah, 4005. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say about it yet.
I don't know. Like, I can't actually tell. Because people told me it can apparently just delete like something with HE nowadays because it has a lot of like HE. Like,
it's still just going to be a better waffle, is what it's going to be, because the waffle has like I don't even get it. They're basically just making the waffle useless It's going to be a 2-shot waffle instead of a... Because the waffle has 3 shots, but like it has better mobility, better camo, better gun depression. So, yeah, it'll probably be pretty good. But at the same time, I feel like the WZ-111-5A is kind of just going to be flat better than the 4005 because it's basically also got the same gun with tungsten.
You're right, actually. Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know why they didn't just make it back to what it was, which was a 3-shell 460. I don't know why they needed to change it to begin with. Its clipping potential should be the same as a Hesh pen from a 183.
Yeah. Oh, it should, but even like a Hesh pen is toxic, bro. That's not good for the game.
Oh, no, it's stupid,
Do that amount of damage in such a short time. I don't like the...
Rhino's getting 10 degrees of gun depression. I'm so happy about that. Oh boy. I can't believe that.
But it's losing something though, isn't it? Losing some
Yeah,
DPM?
it's losing like 200 DPM. But you're just not going to be able to pen it anymore. Like the Rhino's already at a point where when it uses 7 degrees you can't pen it, and with 10 it's going to be physically impossible to pen. Like I don't know why they decided they should have just nerfed his DPM and left it.
Probably.
Like this wargaming, like the VZ, have you seen what they're doing to that?
The gear oil, I'm actually so happy about the gear oil.
Gear oil and its intra-clip's getting faster. Like,
It
why?
needed the gear oil so bad though.
It did need the gear
matters,
oil. But they
Yeah.
should have nerfed the DPM or something. They just keep buffing the autoloaders, and they like don't understand. The Caro's getting massively buffed in every regard.
Well, the alpha is decreased, but the DPM is increasing.
The alpha's decreasing, but it's gaining over, I think, 10 seconds in reload time because of each shell having reduced reload. The first shells, I think, 2 seconds are
They're
being
also
taken off.
buffing the armor, aren't they? As well.
Yeah, they're buffing the turret, because that's what it needs. It's going to make me want to kill myself when I fight Caros.
And you don't
Basic-
have reactive anymore to deal with it too. None of the heavies have.
Yep.
A Caro just gonna destroy your game in the first 10 seconds of the.
Lion is getting
It's
mega
suicide.
buffed. Lion's going to be insane next update. They're buffing its turret, and I'm interested to see by how much, because if it's got enough turret armor that it can get bounces, it's going to be really cringe. And then it's got tungsten, and they're buffing its DPM.
Yeah.
I don't know. They just refuse to listen. They just refuse to listen to the player base. The Lion was balanced. It was like a balanced autoloader. And then they said, oh, no, we got to buff it.
Well, here's my explanation. Kind of think about it. I think the reason they do this is because they want bad players to still have like be dangerous, kind of. As if you take a bad player, like a 40% player, and you put him in a Caro with a 4-shot gun, he's gonna be dangerous no matter what. Like he has 4 chances to do damage before he dies. Which, if you take the same player and you put him into a single-shot gun, he's most likely gonna do like 1 shot of damage and that's it, probably, or 2 shots maybe, you know.
Yep.
But so autoloaders make life easier for players that are inexperienced or don't know how to play the game, because they can kind of get away with they die for it, but at least like they die and they do more damage when they die than when they would if they were playing like a normal tank.
Yep. There's just so many tanks that are getting stupid change. The concept is going to be potentially one of the dumbest tier 10s. Double shot, 2.5 second intra clip. Like,
with
why?
AP standard as well.
Yeah, why are we doing this for gaming? Like,
I
don't know if it'll be used in comp, but it'll dominate pubs.
No, comp it though, of course. Because the thing is, the only thing that can counter the cron in tournaments is a Hori, because a Hori will just butt it through your turret. But a Hori can't do that for the concept. The concept is like the turret is actually just unpennable. You can't do anything about it. So a concept will actually be used for certain positions where a Hori might like like if they sent like if I think the enemy team's gonna take a Hori, I'll be like, okay, don't take a cron, take a concept. Same thing basically, except that you're unpennable to a Hori. Like it completely counters a Hori in every way. And you have AP standard, which is concept's gonna be a really fun tank to play, Loki, in pubs and in tournaments. I think it's gonna be pretty heavily used. Cron is gonna probably be the main autoloader because that's 3 shots. 3 is just better than 2 anyways. But
I just don't understand why Wargaming thought that it needed an autoloader.
It just needed AP, man. It just needed AP. If you had AP,
it did.
As long as you get rid of APCR on every possible tank.
More Wargaming. We overbuff tanks that don't need buffs. Concept will just be so freaking stupid. I don't know. I'm not happy with the changes they're making because they're not actually fixing the game. They're just...
Well, I'm a little bit happy with that, the fact they're removing reactive, but that's it.
Yeah, that I will agree.
I can't really...
Like Leopard getting APCR is just weird, and then they're nerfing all the shell velocity and everything that has AP. Like it's like they're trying to force us to like APCR when everybody knows it's like the worst shell in the game. Like just get rid of it. Give every tank normal AP. APCR, in my opinion, should only be a premium shell, like it is on the 50B, for example, or the E4 back in the day. Remember E4 with APCR? That was actually enjoyable. That was a good shell because it had really high penetration.
Yeah.
And, like that's the only time you should have APCR is when you have high pen. If you have low pen and you have it, that's just like recipe for wanting to kill yourself. Like it's just not a fun shell type to use when you can't even pen the tanks in front of you because it trolls you so much already how it is even with high pen. So then you have low pen APCR, 90% of your shots aren't gonna pen at the flat side of a tank that deserves to be pen.
Wait until you see the game I just played.
It looks good for you right now.
Okay, you'll see. We'll still win, I think.
Surrounded it. Oh, that ammo. Okay, that. Oh, I saw that. Wait. Oh my God, that's before you got. I saw the yellow rack. I was like, oh, that's gonna screw any damage you're gonna get. And then you just got a straight up ammo rack like the game ended.
Yep.
Okay, that's just.
Hey, you can see the single shot was doing good until then. We love Blitz. I just love how, like, every time I'm doing well, Wargaming's like, nope, you're gonna get screwed now. Get shit on.
That grill game I had on Blago, that was, like, the perfect example. I had the best, like, I was gonna have, like, a 6K damage fest. And like, kills and caps and everything. Like, that was gonna, like, absolutely, like, I probably would have spent, like, instead of 14 hours getting the T100 3 marks, I would have spent, like, 4. I think.
Yeah.
If that game worked out for me, because I was at 94% at one point, and then it like went down again to like 90, and then I had to like spend like 10 hours getting back up, and
yeah. As I always tell my my viewers, the #1 thing to do when 3 marking a tank is don't have bad games.
Yeah.
If you have a bad game, it throws off your session, and then you have to spend X amount of time building it back up from that bad game. If you can be, like, consistently average, and then you have one really good game, you can push your mark up by, like, 2-3% when you're at, like, 90. And then you just continue playing average, keep it at that percent, and then you get another really good game. Like, 1 out of 5 games I play in the 5A, I can probably get a 5K out. So if I manage to do, like, 3K, 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 and then I get a 5K, boom, mark goes up 2%, and then I keep doing 3K, and then it stays at that percentage. So
yeah, that makes sense.
you have one shit game though, like that one where I got that Jorge dog shitter,
Normandy,
and then it throws your percent down 2%. So it's not the biggest deal on tanks that don't have a high XP requirement. The 5A is an easy tank to average 3,500 in it for me, and it doesn't require much XP to 3 mark, so it doesn't really matter if I have one bad game. I'll still get it 3 mark pretty easily. But you have a bad game and a tank like a 215B or an E6, and that's going to set you back 3-4%.
I had that. On the T100, I would drop 2% in one single game because I had a bad
Yep.
game.
Błyskawica was making me want to die because, I mean, you've played the Błyskawica. You have, like, you know, you can have a crazy game in it, but the problem is you can also have the most dog shit game you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
The thing just gets so easily caught out in the open.
Well, that's the thing. When I did a review, I did like a guide on how to play it, and in the thumbnail of the guide, I was like, patience is key, because with the Błyskawica, you have to actually sit in the back of the map, accept the fact you're gonna be hitting like 300 alpha shots basically, because if you go into aggressive early on, you'll just die instantly. So you have to like, you can only go aggressively near the end of the game when it becomes like a 3v3 or a 4v4, when you're not gonna get absolutely focused the second you get in, because it does so badly versus like multiple tanks. So. It's just sad. I just sit in the back of the map farming 300 shots, you know, like I'm basically a medium tank for 70% of the game, and then like the last 30% is the only time I can actually like.
I had some really, when I managed to get the 3rd mark, I was playing really rat. I played like midline. You just can't leave your team, is what I've learned. You cannot even for a second stray away from your team. And, like, normally you think to yourself, like, oh, I'm going to cap the base. But you can't even cap the base in it, because usually you're not fast enough to then back out of the base if you get caught.
Mm-hmm.
So, certain maps like Faust you can, but...
Yeah.
Vineyards, good luck.
If the base is like in front of your spawn.
Yeah.
And good luck. Yeah.
I had the turn on. I was originally playing it on Encounter because the tank was doing better on Encounter due to the games lasting longer. But then I got mines and shot myself in the face.
Yeah.
It was awful. I don't know why it has to reverse at 12. It should have been 14 reverse.
It needs gear oil. Nothing should reverse at 12 in this game unless it's like a mouse or something.
I just don't know why they can't give a turbo in the equipment
reverse
slot.
pretty easily.
Yeah, the mouse reverse is at 15.
Yeah, like how can a tank reverse?
That's
slower than that?
75% of its top speed in reverse.
Every
Alright.
tank should be like minimum 15 to 17 in my other, because like I don't know, it's just like like you can't escape bad situations if like you get yelled or something. You have like no reverse speed, you're just dead.
Yeah.
Only tanks like super heavy should have that problem, but like
Autoloaders should have bad reverse, but that
Yeah.
makes sense because they should get punished for driving into the open.
I agree. Caro should have bad reverse.
What are you talking about? No, the Caro needs gear oil. What do you mean?
Oh.
It should be able to reverse at 27.
You're right.
Yeah, my
You
bad.
dump your clip and just escape before anybody can see.
Escape at 30 kilometers per hour downhill. Bro, do you see the amount of Joker players? This is insane.
No, wait, let me see.
On my team, Kakady. Enemy team, Javi Lupi. Like, it's actually insane. What is this dog shit?
Javi is the one Joker player who didn't risk throwing, actually. He was on my team one time. He's like the only guy who didn't.
I mean, I'm in a V4, so I don't really care. This is a tank I do want to mark. I think the V4 will be a fun experience. It's not too much XP. Oh my god, what are we doing, type? Oh my god, bro. I swear if I get nukes because I'm putting on reactive.
So I do have to head out soon, so we'll probably
No,
be,
it's
like,
all good.
yeah.
I'm gonna end the stream off after this game anyway.
I'm curious to see how it goes. Oh, I just saw that type.
Yeah.
I think that was actually. The thing is, like, I think that was straight up. Actually, I think he actually meant to shoot the bush, and he just wasn't looking at like where he was going.
Come on, 116. Show me your turret. Maybe. The problem is with the V4, like the chance. Oh, okay. You know what? All right. The chance of hitting a hatch of a 116 is very low. Proceeds to perfectly hatch snipe the 116. Oh! Okay, you know what, Cora? I'm the most skilled player in the game. You've seen it here. I am the best player.
I got that Capola shot. Yeah, I just saw that.
Oh, there's another Capola shot incoming.
Oh, crap. This guy, he didn't buy his crate tank just so you could freaking Capola abuse him. What is this? Droodles, man, what the hell?
I'm the best player in the game. It's just a fact.
Oh, he just spent $200 getting that tank. Why are you doing this?
He spent $200 to get shit on by a gun that has the worst dispersion known to humankind.
I would actually be pissed if I was that one because like he didn't actually do anything that wrong. He just getting
No, he did nothing wrong and he got shit on because
yeah,
well,
he's
from
just
the
the game
Blitz.
just you want him to succeed. Alright.
But you know
I
what's
think
funny?
we-
My team's still losing.
I don't think so. I think you're gonna win by positions. I think because that Rhino's gonna die.
It's a. You'll see. Wait until you see behind me.
Oh, let's see. And both the shots. Wait, let's see
Okay, I
behind.
actually
I
baited
don't see
him.
anything.
Yep. You'll
It
see.
looks good. Dude. It looks good at the moment.
Nah, I'm definitely cooked in this game. Yeah, no, there's no way.
Wait, did 60 never kill that guy? Is he still alive?
Yes, he is still alive.
Oh, no, he died. No, what's his name dead actually.
Ooh, that was a good shot though. 885 into Javi. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if Kakady's trolling or not. I'm not sure what he's doing.
He is. That's a given, bro.
We'll see how much damage he does at the end of the game.
He does
But,
a little bit.
Yeah, it's just the games like this are the games that are so tragic. Because, like, I'm doing literally the perfect game. I hit 2 hat shots on the 116. I push the Rhino. I take the Rhino out of the game, basically. And then somehow the team still loses.
You have riggers on your team, really. What do you expect? It's the same thing with me. I played perfectly, and we still lose the game no matter what. Because, you know, the best player in the server, Prime Oofbanjaw, isn't going to win.
You know, Joker likes saying the word rigger, but for some reason I think it's pronounced differently. Sorry, I had to do it to them. $30 for an M4 Yo is crazy. Is the M... What? Oh, is Wargaming selling the M4 Yo?
Do you win this game?
No, there's no... Well, you know, we could win. No, I'd say... Remember, Kakity's on my team.
Yeah, but this 60 could win this 1v1. The
No, he
60
died
was
already.
him walking. Oh. Oh, he's winning. What do you mean? We killed him. Was it the
Wait until you
XP?
see our Sheridan completely just be the best player ever there.
Oh, the Rhino killed. The 60 was cooking. The Rhino's the one who killed.
Ah, you want to see how skilled Kakity is?
No, I know how skilled.
Wait until you see how skilled Kakity is.
Yeah, what the hell did it show you? Okay. Wait, let's yeah. Alright, it's interesting. Wait, we need David Attenborough for this with like the nature.
We need David
Here we are
Attenborough.
to witness the wild.
Good job,
Wilderness.
Kakity. I don't think that was on purpose, by the way. I think he actually
was.
whiffed that.
Nah, he's oh,
Because I was already dead.
it's not about that. He wants you to lose the game. It's not about
Yeah, but you
like,
don't lose XP if you lose the game.
It's not
How
about
would-
XP. He just wants it to look worse for your stream. I don't think he cares whether like your XP is affected or not. He's gonna do everything to make it a loss for you.
I really hope that was on purpose, because that would be hilarious if it was.
That could just be a massive skill issue. I don't know. But,
Yeah,
Alright,
I just haven't been able to win anymore.
yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Alright. I will hit you up
Golden
another
turd
time.
emoji.
We'll have
That's
to
all
do
you
a
got to-
stream together at some point where we actually platoon.
We could, yeah, in the future.
I always forget to
I'm
message
kind of
you.
we're kind of grinding Mark solo at the moment, but yeah, like if it
I'm
becomes
interested how many marks we grind before we realize this game's dog shit and delete it.
I'll probably grind every Mark. I don't
Oh,
know.
no. Are you going to do all the tier 9s as well?
Low-key, I was thinking about it, but it depends. It depends how much torture I'm willing to put myself into. for
Well,
tier
I want to
9.
do all the
10,
tier 9s, but my Cobra has 63 games with 3,500 right now, and I don't know if I want to ruin my Cobra stats.
Yeah, no, probably. I mean, I'm not gonna ruin all my tier 10 stats. There's gonna be a couple tier 10s I'm not gonna touch, like the 260.
No, yeah. No, I purposefully, like, I remember back in the day my concept had really, like, the #1 win rate in the entire game, and I ruined it, because I hate not being able to play something that I spent money on because I played well in it, so.
Well, can't you just play on your press account if you actually really want to?
I didn't have a press account at that time.
I'm
The
saving
previous
across-
Wargaming administration did not like me.
I see.
The frickin' Darth Antonius never replied to me.
Lucky.
So, oh well.
All right.
Alright, I will see you a later time.
All right. Have a good night, bro. See
You
you.
too. Alright, guys. That's probably going to end the stream for today. It's only 11 o'clock. I have a headache. I'm going to look at whoever's stats, so Supreme Airsofters, because he did donate. So I'll look at his stats. Supreme Airsofter. Alright, we'll look at his stats, and then I'm going to end off the stream. I'm going to get something to eat, and I don't think I drank enough. I'm going to do some recording. I'm going to do a GTA video. I'm going to do I'm going to record a couple Blitz videos. I've been doing too much content based on marking tanks right now. I need to make just some tank reviews in general and have some fun in general. So we'll do that, and then I'll probably stream later today or tomorrow. We'll get the 5A3 marked. I obviously do plan on 3 marking it. But as I said, I'm not going to play the game when we have these Joker players that are somehow getting in every game of mine. Ooh, weird. So we'll wait. If those Joker guys want to stay up till 5 in the morning because they have no lives and they're jobless, then they can, and they can try and get in my games. But again, if I start streaming and I keep getting them, then I'll just grind the mark solo off stream. And then they won't be able to get in my games at all, and they won't know when I'm playing. So it really doesn't matter to me. And I'll just stream my press account and do a Pick My Tank stream. I make more money on Pick My Tank streams anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But, yeah, either way. Let me go look at Supreme Airsofter's account really quickly. What are we looking at? 71%, 2,634 damage. You still don't have that many games played, Michael, but you're doing all right. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Only Joker player I respect is Paffy. I doubt that's Bat Chat Begins in the chat, because I don't think Bat Chat Begins likes me, which is unfortunate, but, I don't know. I don't respect any person that's willing to throw their games to try and ruin somebody else's gameplay. Like, I obviously know that in the Joker server, they're like, oh, look, Droodles is talking about us. Like, I'm not dense. Like, I obviously know that they're sharing clips of me, like, talking about them and whatever. But I just find it funny that, like, they think they're getting away with something when it doesn't matter to me. I had a fun stream, actually. Overall, this was a really fun stream. I did really good in the 5A. And the Joker players just make an ass of themselves when they do that. Like, I'd expect this behavior from people in the WCNA clan. I don't expect this behavior from people who are in the top clan in NA. It's a real shame, because I actually used to root for Joker when they were playing in comp, because they were doing pretty good, and I thought it was nice to have a bit of a mix-up in the comp scene. But it's just quite funny how they have completely turned around. And yeah, I have to say, Origin is definitely the way to go. I mean, I'm not friendliest with like Tanner because of the past, but at least Tanner's not like the biggest racist asshole like a lot of these Joker guys. So for those of you that have been enjoying the stream, make sure to smash that subscribe button. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.